Jakku does not remember, but he also hails from the town of Lothran. He left Lothran a little bit ago, seeking out a way to acquire some higher power, to acquire things for himself more easily. Upon going out and looking for this power, he met everyone's favorite man, Cthulhu. Cthulhu promised him power, and Jakku accepted this. In exchange, Cthulhu wiped his memories and made his only motivation to spread madness throughout the world. He himself is not quite sane anymore, and has convinced himself and Jack and nobody else that he is actually a vampire.
I'm Dargo the Bard. I'm a half-elf hailing from Elandros, a port city in the Sand Nations far to the south of the frontier town where we have been. I'm a bard specializing in the College of Whispers. I was a member of the Digidiri for some time in the port city of Elandros. We specialized in espionage and assassinations and in extortion, strong arm. If you needed information or if you need somebody killed, you came to us and we took care of it discreetly without any questions asked. I fled the port city of Elandros when a hit had gone bad. The city politicians had discovered my coven, and I fled for fear of my life to the north where no one knew who I was or had heard of my order or my city. Dargo was motivated pretty much for self, not really looking out for anybody else, just enjoying the madness of the world around him.
Jack Hemlock is a 28-year-old male human ranger. He wears simple leather armor and carries with him his full-sized fire axe wherever he goes. He comes from a simple upbringing on the outskirts of a backwoods town he and his mother were kicked out of. Raised in the woods, he learned to become self-sufficient at an early age. He helped his hometown with their bigger problems, and one of those problems led him through a portal into this mysterious new world. Here he's met many new people and creatures, some nice and some not so nice. He only seeks one thing above all else. He just wants to go home.
Arilla Dulabavor is a 25-year-old half-elf sorceress with a bit of divinity in her lineage. Hailing from the town of Lothran, her current quest is to find her best friend Nalvier. But when Lothran threatens to fall into chaos, she must put her quest on hold and help Lothran. But all she can think of is trying to get back to her best friend Nalvier.
Bond.
Wait, keep going. Actually, I need to do a sound test.
Bond word.
Yeah,
Word bond. Bond word. Word bond. Bond word bond.
with some enthusiasm.
Word bond. Bond word.
With mean enthusiasm.
Word bond.
Word. Mean the bond.
Word bond. Word.
There we go.
Bond.
I'm not convinced.
Word.
There we go.
Bond.
Different levels in there.
Different levels in there. Different levels in there. Different levels in there. Different levels in there.
Okay, that just sounds
Every time.
Yeah. Okay, that just sounds
Every
really
time.
Check off the
Yeah.
screen.
Okay, that
Off
just
screen.
sounds
Every
really
time.
Check off the
Yeah.
screen.
Okay, that
Off
just sounds
screen.
really
Anyway,
onward.
back to tonight's episode, or session, or whatever we want to call this. I finally have a name for the city.
Atrocity.
Yes, Atrocity. Wait, no. The name for the city is Irith. Ayrith.
No, is this city the capital or the wharf or?
Nope, this is the frontier town you have been in.
Aerith?
What's
Yes, it is spelled Ayrith.
it's a funny way to spell full send.
And war crimes and everything else, but we're not going to talk about that, okay? Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Irith is a storied city.
Yes, it is. With a troubled past, having been abandoned as a child. Wait, wrong backstory.
His parents were murdered after the movies by a mugger.
Edgy hair flip.
Yes. Dagger. Alright, so.
It's dating the female lead in the Lego movie.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh God. All right. So you arrive in the town of Irith.
Iran.
Second.
I'm honestly going to be thinking that you're saying Iran every time. Just saying.
That's further to the east.
Like, we just showed up in Iran. Fortunate Sons is playing. There's Huey's coming over the horizon.
Oh God. So at the end of last week, you guys had returned to the frontier town. You had landed outside, made your way through, and decided to go home. Upon entering the front, foyer, you hear Smithy is still in the basement, working on his craft. You don't know what he's doing, but you just hear the hammer on metal sound. You can smell the smells of the forge and the coals and just that heat coming from the basement. Jack, as soon as you are entered, make a dexterity saving throw.
We're starting off hitting Jack.
Yes, we are. Okay.
14.
You are leveled as this Great Dane-sized dog tackles you to the ground and starts licking your face as Blinky is happy to see you home. So everyone just sees what Dargo, you know Blinky, but Arilla...
I was wondering what happened to him. Yeah.
Yep. You see this massive dog just fly out of nowhere, and the only precursor you heard was just as this dog just tackles Jack to the ground and actually knocks him back out the doorway. And Jack, you are reunited with Blinky.
Totally didn't forget I had a dog.
The DM never forgets. So,
not only do you have a dog, you what you want to call seduced a blink dog, if you will, animal handled a blink dog into being your friend.
I
Smacked it on the
its
nose.
and it just listened.
Yep.
Yeah, you were like, listen, here's the newspaper. You're mine now.
Yeah,
You have a blink dog?
Yep.
As a pet?
True story.
Yes. Well, we were out there. We were hunting gnolls, and gnolls were not so nice. And, well, I booped this one on the nose, and it's forever listened to me since.
These just weren't gnolls, though. Like, they were giant gnolls. They were, 12-foot tall monstrosities.
So
Yeah,
you would say they're not regular gnolls?
No. They're dire gnolls.
Okay. What is he eating?
Food. What else does he eat?
Well, yes, but is he mostly a plant diet or mostly meat diet?
He has, like, eaten everything. He's kind of like a Labrador. It's just kind of like, just shook, gone. Whatever you put in front of him.
If Jack will eat it, Blink will eat it.
Would I have studied to know the difference in the diets causes a difference in the temperament of the blink dog?
Make a history check. Or, just make an intelligence check. Sorry. But,
oh, no.
Blink dogs really weren't something you studied too much on. You know of blink dogs and you know of some of their traits and their diet, but overall, you haven't really spent too much time on.
Yeah, no, I kind of skimmed that chapter.
Yeah, that was a day that you were tired coming back from shenanigans with your friend. You just weren't paying attention in class that day. So, but you do know that it's not that high of a DC, but you do know that there are different temperaments you can get out of blink dogs depending on what they eat.
I don't remember exactly what I read, but I remember if you keep them on a strict one or the other diet, something happens. Either way.
Yep. So with that, you are all.
I think Jack fades out for that.
Foyer.
Yeah, it kicked me on back though.
Okay, so you are all standing in the foyer. I'll say you all decided you were all given rooms to sleep in. The king and queen took the largest room, which once was. I don't think anyone actually claimed that room, but everyone got.
Because we hadn't really divvied out rooms because we kind of just got the house and then we left. So we really haven't done too much in terms of laying out. We did have plans for what was going to go into it. Like, Smithy was going to use it as his area while we were gone to kind of generate revenue and be our kind of in-house blacksmith. but we hadn't really decided like, hey, this room is yours, so on and so forth.
I just have a single request that I have a room with no windows.
That's going to be hard unless you take a room in the basement.
With Smithy.
Well, I'm not really a basement dweller.
Basement.
Unfortunately, you're probably going to have to fight Dargo for that. He kind of wanted the basement. Now Smitty has the. Hey, you got to fight 2 people to get that. Smitty owns
No,
it.
I'm all right. I just need to make sure that. I don't know. I'm a little paranoid. There's a lot going on, and my brother is attempting a coup, and I just thought about it. And if I were attempting a coup, I would want to take out the person that. Although, would he try to murder me? I don't know.
Could you just put like some magical things on the window?
Yeah, I haven't really learned any alarm spells, unfortunately.
What if you took something really heavy and tall and put it in front of the window?
Or just like tied some bells across it?
Maybe.
I mean, if she hears bells, she's just gonna like hear the attack coming. I think the idea is to stop the attack, right?
But I mean, like it'll wake you up.
Yeah, essentially, I either want to be woken up or stop the attack. One of the two. Because I should be able to stop an attack, but hence why I was like, oh, maybe no windows. But if it's, I'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. Because
well, I mean, we do kind of have an in-house smithy that could possibly fortify you some safety measures for said windows.
Well, just maybe bars on the windows, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't met your smithy. I mean, I've heard a great deal about him. He seems like a lovely chap. What?
He's a genius.
But yeah. DM, would I know if my brother would stoop to murder?
That's a hard one to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a hard one to say. So
fair enough. Hence why I'm like, paranoia.
Yeah. So you don't know what your brother would do. I mean, he did have you fooled into thinking that he wouldn't start a coup and that he would fully support and back you. So it's kind of that existential, like, oh crap, everything I knew kind of just got tossed up. So
yeah, hence why she's kind of a little squirrely right now. She's like,
So I'll say you can find a room in the basement just for the night. There's a small ground level kind of like little grate just so airflow can get in and out. And everyone does get the benefits of a full night's rest. So if you needed to, you can rest up if you haven't already done so. So next morning comes, nothing eventful happened. As you guys wake up in the morning, there's still that lingering smell of the forge, but there's no hammers, and you kind of get the feeling that Smithy worked pretty much through the night and only recently fell asleep. Arilla, you did have that hammering, just that rhythmic tink, 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 just through the night, but it wasn't enough to keep you awake. Everyone else, full night's rest, perfectly fine. The king and queen come downstairs, or Dracarys and Ophelia both come downstairs and kind of look around as if, okay, where's breakfast?
Oh, we don't have a cook. I can go try to cook something. I will try to cook a thing.
We know how to cook. I'll help cook.
Okay.
Can we just run over to the Pegasus and get something?
Nope, we're cooking, goddammit. Sit down. We're having a breakfast party.
I will drink.
Okay.
That is totally allowed at breakfast parties.
Who is heading the cooking of breakfast?
I guess I am.
Okay, give me a...
Can I play them a song to inspire them?
What song would you like to play to inspire? Or what would you like to do?
He's going to be in the kitchen with us playing the music, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's like the stereo that you have. We just have like a private bard who comes into our kitchen.
You can just call me your Bose system. I mean, that's me.
Yeah. He's Bose the Bard.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Making the eggs! Yeah.
Just give me a straight D20 roller. Let us see how well you can cook. Not quite.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, no.
I mean,
Will I waste the inspiration on this? Yeah, I'm cooking for a king and queen, so may as well.
all right.
Full send.
You'll use your inspiration, so...
And you also have bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Oh, do I? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What's the bardic inspiration?
D8.
And you have advantage from me helping.
Yes. You have enough inspiration right now.
So use your advantage first, because you have advantage from me helping, right? DM? Or no?
Yeah, sure. I'll say the Shaku's trying to teach you how, street cooking. So...
In this week,
I think it's more we're both just collaboratively trying to figure it out.
The party uses all their spell slots to make eggs.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right, so...
It's a 17. It's not bad.
The first round wasn't too great, but then it's like, oh crap, okay,
I forgot how to crack eggs. There's shells in them.
Yeah, and the first round doesn't appear, too well, but the second time around, you get, you're able to cook them a lot better, and the meal is rather good. Not professional grade, but still pretty good. So.
All right. Well, I mean, we can give the first round to Blinky. I'm sure he'd be happy for some protein.
He is sitting there wagging his tail.
All right.
Clearly begging.
Sorry about the egg. Yeah, sorry about the egg bits. Here you go.
He doesn't mind. So Blinky eats down the first round, and everyone enjoys a well-cooked breakfast with whatever beverage they choose. So, with that, the Dracarys actually looks at the group. So, we have returned to the wall, I guess. This town where we were first brought to, I believe, go investigate your little bug problem.
I mean, they're more of worms, but yeah.
Well, they're insects.
I mean, they're bug-like.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen these things?
Yes.
I mean, he does have a point. They have 6 legs, so...
Not all of them.
I mean, ones that lost a leg, but...
Well, I mean, the ones that we first saw were just serpent-like.
They must have been babies.
Yeah, the ones that Jack saw were not. There were some commando lieutenant people that were also a little more evolved than what we saw at the wall in the masses.
I would appreciate if we never saw those again, but I feel like that's counterproductive to what we're doing here.
Yeah, no, we're going right. We're going balls deep into it.
I feel like we're going to be the ones making people never see them again, Jack.
We are the ones who
Loads
talk.
bagpipe with malicious intent.
All right.
Dargo, why are we bringing balls with us?
To throw at people.
Well,
I feel like that's ineffective. I mean, throwing an axe would be a lot better.
I mean, it's all placement. I mean, you got to hit them in the right spot.
Okay, well, if you want to waste your time throwing balls at the enemy, that's fine. But I'm gonna throw sharp things and blunt things.
Just you wait. I'm gonna learn you a thing or two about throwing objects. And
what if we sharpen the balls?
Then it would just screw up the whole aerodynamics of it. It wouldn't fly
it's
straight.
Not a ball if it's sharp.
It'd be a
what if we found some sort of explosive powder put in a tube, and then we put the sharpened rock in the tube on top of the powder, and then we explode the powder, and that'll make it just shoot out at someone really fast.
What if we just keep it in a ball, and put said explosives in the ball, and wrapped a bunch of sharp things on the outside of the ball, and just threw it that way?
This sounds like Fireball.
What if we made a ball full of explosives, put a bunch of sharp things on the outside, and then made it a mace and gave it to that cleric?
What cleric?
No?
Wouldn't that in turn blow him up?
Well, yeah, but it'd be really funny. We won't tell him it's gonna blow up.
All right. We'd also kind of have to, throw it. And
so anyway, the worms.
We're having a serious conversation here.
Jakku just casually steered it into, what if we murdered?
Yeah. Can we pull the cleric up with a mace?
I stand by my prior statement. I feel like this is Fireball with extra steps.
It is Fireball with extra steps. You are absolutely correct, Jack.
Dracona just sits there and eyes you on it with a look of amusement on his face.
He knows what's up.
Anyway.
That's why I give the bard fireballs.
I would hope that person knows what's up. There's a ceiling above us.
Oh, do we still have your fireballs?
I do. They're in my pouch.
What if we put those in a mace?
No.
Another
I
time.
wouldn't be able to throw those in.
I got a great idea about what we can do with
But
them.
you give the mace to someone that I don't like, and we have that person go and like hit someone with the mace, and then
So
they
the worms.
all blow up.
So the worms.
The worms, right? They're not really worms anymore. They're more insects.
Okay, the
Coolidae.
insects. Yes.
Insect worms. All right.
We're
All right,
talking
so the
Coolidae,
Coolidae.
right?
All right, yeah, we're talking Coolidae.
The Kool-Aid man.
Jack
All
checks his
right.
own pulse to make sure he's not having a stroke.
Jack, you smell toast.
Bond ward.
I
Ward, bond,
burnt some
bond,
earlier.
ward.
I'm sorry.
Please tell me there's actually toast in front of me.
Perception check.
Followed by an intelligence save.
Yes.
Then a
It's
constitution
the only
saving
way.
throw. So, anyway, what is your experience with these creatures? Yes, there's toast on the table.
Okay, good.
So, we fought them below ground. That's when actually I met when I met Jack and Dargo, and that was my experience with them before. Did you have more experience with them?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a lot more experience.
We killed a bunch of them. We killed a whole lot.
Well, yeah, we killed a lot of them together, but I was asking if they had experience before we showed up.
So when Jack and I first actually met each other, we had a pretty grandiose experience with the Kool-Aid. We were up in a little goblin fort up to the north of here, and I was a prisoner. Rook was a prisoner.
Yeah, you were getting tortured pretty bad. There was a lot more blood outside you than inside.
Yeah, it was not a good time. I mean, they came. There was a lot of them, and not a lot of us. But I mean, we made it. We survived.
We used a barbarian like a flail against the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. We tied our rope to him and swung him around.
That seems like a bad idea.
Oh no, it was great.
All right.
Checks out the name.
Out of game, essentially what they did is they all held their action, tied the paladin in full plate mail who cast Armor of Agathis on himself, swung him off the ramparts, ran down the wall, and swung him back up, using him like a wrecking ball through an entire wave of Kool-Aid.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you deal with a swarm.
Yep.
Have you seen the Great Wall with Matt Damon?
Or a fireball.
Or tentacles?
We were like level, what, 4?
5 or 6.
No, we were level 5 because that was right when I just started.
Oh, yeah.
That was like my first night because that was the introduction.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you've got a sorcerer and a warlock with you now.
But I mean, if a horde like that comes at us,
the bugs.
Yeah, but the thing about these, all right, back to in-game thing. The thing about these is they have a hive mind, and like I was casting spells, I was doing some like magic jazz hand things, and we were doing some like hacky slash things, and like Jack was doing Jack things. But they alert.
I knew they had a hive mind.
Yeah, so like you do your tentacle thing, like and they'll like just move around it. And
okay, so we do it in a spot where they can't move around it.
Yeah, so you'd have to find them in a choke point, get them into a choke point, like maybe like a mountain pass where it's really narrow and they have to come down and minimize their forces.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Or I mean, I can just find like phantasmal force. Well, actually, no. There's a lot of them that only works on one thing.
Yeah,
yeah. I can tentacle them. I can just make a sprawling field of tentacles, like a good 40 square feet of just tentacles.
That would kind of work. But the other thing is too, there's usually a lieutenant with them. One of like they're a handler, if you will. Whenever there's a horde that shows up, there's one handler, and if you can get to the handler, then game over. But
is that going to reign true for these more advanced versions? Are they more independent?
There might be more handlers.
There might be more handlers, or they might lose the need for handlers.
Yeah, they could splinter off the more advanced they get, the more evolved they get.
So we are working.
I prefer things to know that they're being killed by me.
We all know that, Jakku.
Yeah.
We all know that.
By the way,
sit there and
Jack.
stroke your motor, Broner.
how's your toast, buddy?
What did you do to his toast?
Yeah, Jack kind of looks down at his toast, looks back up at you, and then pushes it away from. I no longer trust the toast.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat the
All
toast.
right, moving on. Back to the Coolidai.
Poor
Yeah,
Jack.
I just asked him how his toast was. I didn't even do anything.
Yet.
Jack's not giving
Yeah.
you the fucking chance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on that toast just so it's extra yummy.
No, it's done.
Yeah.
Whatever breakfast he had the chance to eat, that's all he's getting.
Jack, you
Okay.
watch this toast. It looked like typical, fire grilled toast, but then it almost seems to glow as if God rays were just shining down upon it, and it looks so tempting. The butter is melting perfectly on it.
Golden brown.
Yes.
Perfect.
I don't know why, but I'm smiling really hard at the word fire burned toast.
Fire
Good
grilled.
old
Fire
grilled
grilled toast.
Just like Mom used to make. Oh, there's this great brick oven toast place that just opened up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We don't
All
use
right,
that.
toast.
So,
We don't use
only
that
do
frozen
white bread.
toast. Our toast is only fire burned.
fire grilled, not burned.
Fresh, never
Yeah.
frozen.
Grilled.
You don't burn
Never frozen
toast.
Yeah, I know. Because no one likes burnt toast unless it's supposed to be charred. But this is just perfectly grilled toast.
See,
with
that's that
a
Texas toast.
delicious
That's heathen
pat
toast.
of butter.
Oh,
And it's melting across the toast so perfectly, so it's like nice and crunchy, but buttery and soft.
I'm
that's
gonna
one
cast
toasting.
dancing lights like around the toast to light it up even more and just give it the most angelic, magical, beautiful toast look it can have.
Oh my god.
So Jack's
Dargo, you
gonna
better play some kind of music.
I'm
So-
playing.
Jack's
playing
sitting,
We'll play
Jack's
something.
sitting there watching his toast just become all of this stuff, and he's gonna like look around next to him. And he's gonna find like the biggest, flattest object he possibly can, whether it's like a napkin holder or like another plate, or anything. Reach over, grab it, just not breaking eye contact with the toast, and fucking hit it. And he's just gonna go. The toast is possessed.
Okay, so
Nothing else can be trusted on this table. I am
Jackass
excusing myself.
for
Also, I feel like there's something I'm supposed to remember about the Coolidai, but I can't quite grasp it. It'll come to me if it's that important.
Maybe you should eat your toast.
Yeah.
for purposes of this, we'll say you grabbed a plate, just because there's no napkin holders or anything like that.
Well, I broke a plate then.
Yes, you did. You smashed a plate. And while you're doing this, I was going to say before
The
you
king
got
and
to
queen
that-
are here,
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
They are. But before you got to that point, Jack, Blinky had his head resting up on the table and just kind of staring at the toast, licking his lips, and he just looks at you. Eat that?
I'll get you better toast. That toast cannot
But
be
toast.
trusted, Blinky.
But toast. He looks
Wait.
so sad as you smash the toast.
Blinky can talk?
To Jack.
Oh.
We have a special bond.
Okay. Okay.
They're close.
So you all just look at Blinky giving Jack the biggest puppy dog eyes. Like side-eye puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
Easy, bud.
I'm going
I
to mage hand pet the dog.
He kind of jumps not expecting it, but he accepts the pets. So,
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that run for its full duration.
okay. So,
And then when it expires, I will re-up it until we leave this place.
okay, so you just constantly be casting Mage Hand. That's good. So,
Yep.
as you were all speaking about the differences in the Coolidai, if you care to look over, Ophelia is taking notes in one of her books. And you can see her just jotting down some notes, and you can hear the scratching of the quill on parchment as she's writing. So, is there anything else that we should know of from the encounters that you've had with the Coolidai?
I feel like they're resistant to fire or something. No, wait. What are their resistances?
Are you asking a game or out of game?
Could we
Both.
make a nature check to know?
Yeah, I don't think they have any natural resistances. They just, the more you use
That's
something, the
something
more resilient they get.
Ah,
Jack, make a
or at
nature
least the
check.
better they get it. avoiding it.
Yeah.
It's machine learning.
Almost
But they're
like
not machines.
Blah,
Oh,
blah,
God.
blah.
Nat 20!
Jack,
Oh my God.
you
Damn.
do remember the time when you first fought the two lieutenants outside the mine, that one was able to spit acid and seemed to be almost immune to it or highly resistant. The ones down in the mines, you remember they seemed, just from the nature there, seemed to have increased almost shielding around their brains for the psionic nature. The other ones you fought in the cave had adapted wings and mediocre rudimentary flight and could hover a little bit. Differences in their nature and their environment seems to provide them with different immunities, abilities, or resistances.
Well, it seems to be that wherever they grow up, they kind of adapt to it. We've seen some that have had. Gliding's kind of the wrong word, because that one was able to kind of like stay in place in the air briefly, but not very long and not very well to begin with. Acid is probably not the greatest thing to use against them because they seem to like to use the acid themselves. And
Arilla is also taking notes now.
Still missing something. I remember something that you probably should say, but I can't quite grasp it.
Didn't Rook get like taken over by?
Yeah, that's what it was. They zombified her.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, they mind control. Great.
Well, my understanding, they didn't so much mind control as in like killed her and then brought her back.
Yeah. Used her as like a vessel, and that was a hell of a fight.
Well, I mean, if in a more evolved version might be able to do that before the kills. I mean, these things are offshoots of like.
Well, I think my brain would be
feel like-
safe. If anyone's brain is safest from getting taken over, it's probably mine, because mine is already half controlled by something way stronger than the Kuladai.
Let's not give the Kuladai that.
I wouldn't want to test it. But I feel like weren't these creatures like mind flayer experiments, and they are fucky.
Yeah, and they got some sort of like high like powered psychic abilities that I can't quite grasp.
If
I
you're
also-
stupid, they kill you fast.
Yeah.
Oh, and
So, Jack,
beware the night
I just want you to
eyes.
know, you're
Oh,
my
the
kill.
night-
If those mind flayers come, I want you in the back of the group and staying safe.
As everyone just completely ignores what Jack just said.
No, I heard it.
Wait,
I
what?
did not.
The night eyes. You don't have to worry about those. Those are different things, Jack.
Night eyes? What are night eyes?
Night eyes? What? I want
You-
night eyes.
Shh.
No, you do not.
You're gonna cause them to have a relapse.
And what are these night eyes you speak of?
Death and destruction incarnate.
Well, we have seen
Okay.
plenty of death and destruction. I'm sure no mere creature can.
All right, Jack. You may as well tell him. Just leave out the staring contest, but you can go into full detail.
Well, understand something. The eyes talk to you inside your brain.
I'm gonna awaken mind at him. No way!
They're here! Immediately bolts upright, grabs his axe.
Grabs his ass.
Pucker factor intensifies.
Coming through the butt.
They mind control you!
Swiggity,
Super
swiggity, I'm coming from that
booty.
God damn it.
Okay, so Ophelia is nodding. Okay, so night eyes that speak to you in your mind,
Can't come for your butt.
psychic Kuladai, and advanced adaptive abilities. These things
Yep.
would make great pets.
That's what the mind
Yeah.
players are.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
You're as crazed and demented as the mind flayer that created all this crap.
Well, I mean, if you can control them, and we might have a way to help, or a way to be
Listen.
able to.
You gonna dangle a steak in front of him?
So Jack's gonna like kind of like slowly like kind of put his hands together and raise them just above his mouth, and just go. Listen, I understand that you are like really good with the magic and all that stuff, but every now and again, Mother Nature just creates something that just tells you to, as a wise man once said, fuck off.
Well, you
And
being
no amount of magic and willpower is enough to stop it. It's like a tornado or a giant wave. Eventually, it's just going to break through.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, these things are better off just eradicated.
you
Yeah.
being
And
a
I,
man of nature,
uh-huh.
would you call these things a natural entity?
Well, considering what the Mind Flayer told us about like breeding them for their own purposes, I don't really think so. I think it's kind of like when you breed a dog to get certain traits out of it.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's like selective breeding at best. But it seems to be that these things have now gone off the rails, as they say.
Interesting. Well, do you know of any hives north of here that we can go and inspect? Since you
I
do say that
know
they
of.
are hive minds, they should have a leader of sorts.
Yeah, we were in for one. Oh, by the way, like echolocation stuff, that's something that they do really well. What's the word? Tremor sense, I think, is what the bookish type people call it. Because I found some really nice cobalt steel stuff in the one mine, and I'm like, all right, I can use this. This is like good, like weaponsmithing and tool making and armor making stuff. Pulled out my pick, started pecking at it, and within 30 seconds, we were all but not having any kind of like good days no more.
Hmm. All right. Well, how would you proceed? We begin preparations then. Should we just go north and explore, or?
We could put you, if you're looking for a fight, if you're looking to get into a little scrap of dipple-dapple, we could show you where to go. The problem being we're going to need more of those fireballs. Like, I need at least 15 of them. Those orb things.
Well, it'll take us a few days to prepare more, but we could get some for you
That's fine.
by the end of nightfall.
That's
I
fine.
would like to
That works.
also requisition some fireballs, if possible. Your
We will-
greatnesses.
We will be able to make 4 a day.
Okay.
Okay, well, he already has 4, so I'll take them.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a tattletale. We'll talk later.
Dick.
Well, why should you get 8?
Because I don't have Eldritch Blast.
Yes, you do.
I do, actually. So, that's fine. You take 4.
Maybe
All
10.
right. Argument 1.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
So, anyway, is there anything else you would like to explore while we head north of this wall? We are losing the early morning hours.
Oh! Do you know
I
anything
do not.
about snake people?
Yuan Ti?
They were nice.
No, I
liked
don't.
them.
I don't want tea, but thank you for offering. But no, snake people.
Yes, Yuan Ti.
No, I don't want tea.
No, he's saying Yuan Ti.
Who?
It's the name of the snake people.
Yeah, Yuan Ti.
You on tea?
Yes. But
Ah.
it's like quick, so it's like Yuan Ti.
Well, that's embarrassing. Yes, those things.
We know a
Why is
fair
everyone
bit.
yawning?
Do you ever regret being woken up by us?
Sometimes.
No, that's not this day.
No. You have woken us to a rather interesting time period. Anyway,
They do say there's no time like the present.
I love presents.
Wait, is that? Huh?
it's not.
People tell
Actually,
me I have an
yes.
intimidating presence.
I know a place where we could go for presents, Jack. But that'll be after this. Anyways,
Jack mumbles under his breath. You have a stupid presence.
I met a stripper named Presence.
Anyway.
Oh, I remember Presents. We stole her bra.
her
Yeah.
presents were crabs.
I sold it back to her later for 100 coins.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, this wasn't in real life?
Running through the streets.
No. Anyways.
Anyhow.
Yeah. But there's this whole snake, yan tea, brown tea, black tea,
No.
civilization.
We have
up
to
north.
stop sweet tea.
Yes.
Oh wait, there's something else I'm thinking about, and I remember it involved Dargo being stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I've never been.
that's
Bro,
that doesn't narrow
Jack
it
just
down at
called
all.
you stupid.
That's what I'm saying. It was clearly he misremembers.
No, you just really fucked up. Jack,
No.
what did he do? I want to hear about this. When was Dargo stupid? Tell your Uncle Jacques.
Where in the doll did Uncle Jock touch you?
Jack pauses for a second, and he just goes, "If I ever find out that you and I are related, it's not going to be a great day." But
I would love you like a nephew. Because you're my nephew.
He's not. Don't worry.
Son, I don't know.
No.
No.
I don't
Son.
think I can make up
No.
for the years that I've
No.
lost.
No.
But,
No.
oh,
No.
Jackie, I really want to make it up
I'm-
to you now.
I'm going to cast
No.
prestidigitation and make a pack of cigarettes in Jakku's hand.
hold on,
I
guys.
finally got them.
No.
Okay. I'm here for you now. We can do this together, Jackie, okay? You and me, bud.
Jack, Street is telling you to spill the beans.
Can I please roll deception? I will leave it up to you.
There is
Jack.
no way Jack would believe
Please.
this.
He's a drought. You're a drought.
Please.
I will let you roll deception at disadvantage. Jack at
Okay.
advantage.
Why are
Okay.
you okay?
Because it's super unlikely that I win this way.
Well,
What
but
is this? You said
Insight at
deception versus
advantage.
what?
Insight
Insight.
at advantage.
Oh, I just rolled dice. That was my bad. But I'll be honest about it. I got 2 3s on the die, so that's 12.
Okay, there's a chance.
You're stupid. Are stupid to hide deception.
Oh,
That
my
20 on the
God.
He's like, I know you're not my daddy.
yeah.
You're not my
Come on now.
uncle.
My daddy went out for booze, not
Yeah.
cigarettes.
He said he was going to come back with milk.
My dad has a mole on his left cheek.
Full Metal Alchemist.
So that's 2 nat 20s in a row from Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
It's probably
Oh,
always going to roll a
geez.
night.
Yeah.
He's the idiot savant tonight.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So, Jack,
Everyone
you
just
know
follow
he's not
Jack
your
and do
uncle.
what he wants.
All right. The hell was I gonna? This was started somewhere. Oh yeah, I remember. Dargo being stupid.
Yes.
So specifically, it was the incident that you almost got us kicked out of town for, if you remember that.
Which time?
Oh.
We've been almost
I think
kicked
it was
out
the
of town
third
several
time, to be
times.
specific.
There's been a lot of times I've almost got us kicked out of town. Like when I fought the guild hall.
Yeah, when you decide to steal from guild people.
It wasn't stealing. It was
Yes, it
borrowing.
was.
They were withholding information, and I wanted to share it with the people.
Took something that didn't belong to you.
It belonged to me after I took it.
That's called theft.
No, but it was mine.
You know, I expect this stuff from Jakku, not from you.
Yeah, pff, you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, honestly, Dargo, I'm disappointed to hear this.
I didn't say you were that much better.
I'm the
Yeah.
bad boy,
Eh,
and you're giving bad boys a bad name. Step it up.
like as in be worse, or
Yeah,
I'm getting mixed signals here.
full send. Don't almost get kicked out of town. Get kicked out.
How about no?
Yes.
I
No.
would not like
Yes.
to be kicked out of this place.
Yeah, I mean, it took us like forever and a day to get everything we needed to actually get this house.
Yeah,
And
no. I'm
Dargo,
saying
apparently it's
other
called
towns.
appropriation. Or appropriating.
What?
Appropriating.
Oh, yes, I was appropriating those things.
Yes.
Thank you,
Ooh.
people.
I have remembered another important thing. I will be back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
And Jack's going to excuse himself.
Did you fart?
I'm
No,
pretty sure he's gonna go kill some guards.
Not in this town. He
No,
likes.
No, not here.
I think I know what he's doing.
what do you think I'm doing?
You will find out after these messages. Yep.
As we all try to go into the same soundbite. Awesome.
Did we all do the same
Yep,
soundbite?
we
Yep.
did.
Pretty much.
Wow. Damn.
Okay.
Guest adventuring party.
Yes.
We can break into song. You know how they say, like, oh yeah, they'd never break into song like that. It happens, people.
In
These things
real
happen.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
If you guys want to prepare for your journey north, I will give you a few minutes to gather what you would need, and I can give you the appropriate cost for them. So just let me know what you would like to get.
how long are we gonna be here? We talking like, 5 minutes in town? We talking like a half hour, a half day, a full day?
To
It's,
prepare?
Yeah, before we leave town.
Like, how long before we have to go? Is it just kind of we go when we decide to?
It would be
Yeah.
whenever you decide you're ready. So you can spend the rest of the day. You can do. Remember, this town is predominantly designed for adventure and adventuring parties, so it's not going to be a lot of magical items, stuff like that. It's mostly going to be armor smiths, weaponsmiths, some potion making shops.
I'm
guilds,
going to an alchemist or potion makers, whatever you want to call it.
Okay,
I know
I'm
running
I'm
guy.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
Did
that's
you
fine.
have more?
but a lot of the stuff around here is designed around people who go north of the wall and helping them survive and come back, or people requesting items from people that go north of the wall.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I have a question and a statement.
Okay.
The question kind of out of game. What happened to all the golems that we sent back through the sack of birthing?
You don't know.
Okay,
Oh boy.
good.
Hey,
All right, back into game.
quick question.
If
Who's
we're going,
tracking, gold? Yeah, because I kind of need to know something.
Who's tracking your gold?
I've been keeping track of my own.
yeah, we all kind of individually taking care of gold.
Ah, shit. Okay.
You guys haven't gotten gold in a while, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't really made any money.
yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting there
Um,
looking. I'm like, I have 159 gold. What can I do with that? And I was like, oh yeah, shit.
I think also I had one of you guys keep track of money because it was Wesley who was basically just throwing everything into party funds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been Jack.
No, Wesley was the primary monetary holder.
No, I think I might have
Yeah,
asked Jack
'cause-
to start keeping track of the money.
No.
So we'll ask when he gets back. But
Anyway, I'm going to the siren.
Well,
all right.
If we're going north of the wall, I need one more dance.
I need to go shopping. I am.
You want to go shopping? I'm going shopping.
All right,
You
we'll
wanna
go
come?
shopping. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess I need to know how much gold we have because
I have 15 gold, 10 electrum, and 5 silver. That's how much I have. I don't.
I have 159, but I don't know what to look for in order to help my AC because I don't wear armor. I am not strong enough to wear armor. I have no proficiencies in armor, but I don't.
Well, what if I just, and I'm gonna like push my hand forward and give her like the little shoulder push, but as I do it, I'm casting mage armor.
I mean,
I mean,
And then I'm just gonna like do it like 3 or 4 more times and just be like, I can do this as much as I want.
yeah, but what about you? You need protected.
I'm pretty good at dodging hits. And besides, if anyone does get close enough, I'll just steal their life force and become more powerful. You know, it's not a big deal.
You know, that was very sweet right up until the end.
oh, I felt eyelash on my eye.
No, you're just tearing up at my beautiful role playing. Don't lie.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, that
weird.
was really sweet up until the end. She's right.
It's weird. Our dynamic is somehow exactly the same as it was, but also totally different.
Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back. And you missed Jakku outing himself.
How so?
I said that. Well,
Oh, there
I
it is.
guess
Okay.
yeah, he would have still been with us. We didn't walk away. I said that I could give Arilla mage armor, and she was like, "Oh, but what about you?" And I was just like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm pretty good at not getting hit. And if anyone does get close enough to hit me, I'll just steal their life force to become even more powerful." So not a big deal.
And at which point I just said, that was very sweet right up until the end.
Yep.
Also, have you been tracking party funds?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I forget who I had tracking party funds.
No, it was definitely.
We divvied up a lot of that.
Yeah, we kind of all did just track our own. Really, you have 159?
Yeah, I don't spend it.
What the forking heck?
I have 270.
I have 15.
Well, you spend it.
Well, that's what you get for spending all your money on
Ooh.
trying to make Gravel into a
A slave, yeah.
sleeper agent.
I spent 5 Electrum on him. He was cheap.
Actually, on that note right there, I don't see my money on my character sheet.
Oh shit.
Notes.
Oh, someone's not going shopping.
No, he can come shopping if he wants to come shopping. He can window shop. Or, I don't know, we'll figure something out.
All
If he
right,
wants
so
something.
Dargo,
If he
you're
needs
going to the
something,
Siren.
we need-
You better believe it.
Okay. How long?
How long do we got?
That's for the party to decide.
How about we meet you there?
I don't think you. Do you know what the siren is?
No.
You
Is it a
should
strip bar?
go.
Is
We
it a
already
strip bar?
took care of your armor problem. You should go. You should go. It seems fun. And you deserve some fun.
Yeah. Let's everybody. Tell you what. I'll see. We all should
Well,
go. We
I
all
have
should
to go. I have to go get some potions. If you guys want, you can give me some money. I'll pick up potions for all of us, and then I'll just meet you guys there.
I think he wants alone time with strippers.
No, he just invited you. You don't invite people if you want alone time.
I'm going to turn to Doggo. Do you want me there with you for your stripper time?
I'm like behind her, like up on my tiptoes, giving the double thumbs up, like yes, yes.
I mean, I was gonna have my alone time either way. So if you want to come, you can.
Go. You should
Yeah.
go.
It'll be fun. We'll have a good time.
Okay, I found it, but I don't actually have the electrum written down.
Everyone got 10 Electrum. So
Okay,
just add
so
that to your
I
sheet.
would, yeah, because I don't think I've spent any of it specifically because I think I handed mine off to one of the party. One
I
of the
think you gave it to Arilla for safekeeping just because the price of Electrum can fluctuate.
yeah, I was made very clear that I didn't understand how this works, so he volunteered to not. He basically asked someone to hold it so he didn't misuse it.
Right. And I'm pretty
Can I
sure.
just say, I think it's kind of funny how like the currencies in D&D are like copper, silver, gold, and Bitcoin.
Yep. Pretty much. What do you mean you want 50 gold? What would you do with 100 gold? Anyway.
Hey, I have 30 gold in Electrum. Oh, I have a penny in Electrum. Oh, I got 1,000 gold in Electrum.
Yeah, pretty much. So, who all is
You're
going
broke.
to the Siren?
I guess I am.
Okay. Dargo?
Before you guys go, does anyone want to give me money to pick up potions for them?
Yeah. I'll give you 50 gold to pick me up a health potion.
Okay. Anyone else? Potion run?
Try to negotiate it down. Are you sure you don't want me to go with you?
No, you need a day to relax. This is going to be fun. It's a theater.
It's I know you don't remember our time together, a lot of it, but we did used to fuck with a lot of strippers. It was a thing we used to do. Like, they're lovely ladies, but we would mess with them a lot.
They're not real people.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Jack, what are you doing?
All right, well then, just go fuck with the strippers.
All right.
Jack,
Anyone
Jack.
else? Potions.
Yeah.
Jack, you want me to grab any potions for you?
Jack had excused himself.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you're doing that, Jack.
Margo?
Yeah.
Potions?
Message
I'll-
me how the number that you'd want.
Oh no, this is gonna probably be like an actual thing. I'm going somewhere.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
So,
we'll reconvene.
we'll see.
That. Okay. So the party goes their own ways. Jack just kind of disappears doing Jack things. We'll say Dargo and Arilla will get to use second. Jakku,
Oh boy.
it's easy
Yes.
enough for you to find a apothecary that has health potions. So
Okay. I will buy one. I will go up to him and be like, hey, how are ya? Lovely day, isn't it?
as good as it can be.
And my name's Jock. What's your name?
God, I hate thinking of names. Nameless NPC number 5852. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, nameless. Or Nemo. That's nothing.
Sure. Call me Nemo.
Okay, Nemo. So, me and my friends were adventurers. I'm sure you see a lot of adventurers come through here.
I do.
What are your general prices, and how good are your healing potions?
Yes, we found Nemo. General prices. Well, are you? And he kind of pulls up rack of 4 empty vials just kind of show you. One being a very small like test tube, which would be your lesser. Then you have your normal one. Then you have a greater and superior. So as the sizes go up, obviously the size of the crystal vial increases to a rather ornate vial.
Yeah.
Well, for the lesser, that's going to be about 25 gold. For your normals, you're going to be looking about 50, 60. For your graders, you're going to be looking about... no, actually, I screwed that up. For your normals, your lessers, you're looking about 50 gold. 120 for your normal. 250 for your graders, and about 550 for the superiors.
I'm gonna message Arilla if she's close enough.
Okay. What's the range on message?
120 feet.
It's a number. 120
Yeah.
feet.
No, she's too far away.
Damn. I have 50 gold. What are the normal ones? 50?
The normal ones are 120, I believe I said.
120.
Or so.
Alright, well,
Oh, it's
I'm gonna be like,
150.
Actually, you know what? Give me a second. Let me see if I can actually find my paperwork on them. So, just talk amongst yourselves real quick.
sir, 120 gold for a healing potion is ridiculous. Surely you know that there is plenty of competition in this town. This is an adventuring town. Plenty of people have healing potions, and undoubtedly selling them for cheaper than you are. How are you not going out of business? You need to save your business and lower your prices. This is ridiculous.
As you're conscious, I'm going to tell you to steal it.
Nope, I was right the first time. So, your lessers are 25 gold, your normals are 50, your graders are 125, and your superiors are 500.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
My
I will
bad.
Nah, it's fine. I'm just role playing. I'm still yelling at him.
He
Like
just kinda
there was
stares
a
at you like, "What do you
pricing
want? It's
error.
early in the morning."
I'm being a Karen,
I
and
know.
there was a pricing error.
I am the manager. Well, I'd like to speak
Yup.
to your regional manager. I am the regional manager.
Boom, boom,
Get me the CEO.
I am the CEO.
Oh no!
Okay. So
Karen sprouts devil wings and shrieks and flies off.
I have been bested.
Yep.
Anyway,
Well, if I had to put the normal ones on a quantifiable scale, they would do 44 plus 4 healing. Your graders would do 66 plus 6, and your superiors would do 88 plus 8. Your lessers...
I'm going to buy one normal.
Okay. He reaches...
Is there any way... Like, I'm a little tight on funds. Do you take Electrum?
Electrum, you say?
How do you feel about Electrum?
Well, I mean...
Let me tell you, it's an up-and-coming currency. It's on the rise again. You should really get your hands on some.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be worth 100 gold apiece. Soon. It's rising. Have you spoken to any traders or brokers lately?
Well, most of my customers usually deal in platinum for the higher currencies, but for Electrum, going market price, I could give... For 2 Electrum, I could give you a normal potion.
What? You kind of mumbled there.
For 2 Electrum, I could give you a normal potion.
Okay. I will take 3 normal potions then, and I will give him 50 gold and 4 Electrum.
Okay. He nods and he pulls out a little, kind of like, I don't want to say, yeah, it's a little carousel thing just with 3 slots in it, with 3 potions that he hands him to you. Anything else I can get you today?
No, that's it, but you made a great decision, man. I'm just saying, everyone misunderstands and only trades in platinum. For currency exchange, you want to look at the smaller stuff where no one else is looking. If you buy in bulk, you'll get massive profits. You have an awesome day, my friend.
You as
You
well.
just bankrupted a guy.
Don't spend the...
Yeah, I was just like, look, penny stocks are the way to go.
Yeah. Straight Wolf of Wall Street.
Don't spend those health potions all in one spot.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I won't have to.
That's what we all hope for. But if you ever need new potions, you know where to find me. And he kind of just waves for you
Yep.
to leave. So
I'm going to go outside, and then is there like alleys around there, or like a back of the house? Is
yeah, there's
is
plenty
this
of
like
alleys.
crowded city, or
Yeah, there's
How-
plenty of alleys. It's
okay?
midday
How
though.
densely packed are the buildings? Is like what I'm asking, I guess.
They're not overly packed in there, but they're not spread apart.
Downtown Butler, or just outside of Butler?
I would say downtown, right before you start going up the hill on Main Street. Maybe
Okay.
like right on that fringe as you're coming down that hill, that area.
Like Ziegler Avenue?
Yeah. You forgot to say thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Not quite. All right.
What?
Chat.
Bah.
So,
Okay, so I am going to go around back
okay.
of the building. And is this a 1-story building? Do you want me to like perception check for
No.
getting a gist
don't
of
have-
the building?
You don't have to perception check to see how many floors are in a building. It's like,
Okay,
Hey, what
basically
color's the
I am looking for ingress points.
entryways? Alright.
Are there windows?
Yeah, there's a couple windows. They would be up on tiptoe, but there's also a door around back. So,
I got -1 strength. I can do a pull up and get myself up there.
oh god, what are you planning?
Did you say there's a back door?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. I'm gonna go back around front. I'm gonna go back into the shop.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, it's me again. Just something that was on my mind. I was thinking about. Are you religious?"
Oh, I mean, not overly, but I do have certain patrons, saint or deities that I do converse with on time to time. Never really hear
That's
much
so
of an answer.
cool. See, I've been looking for more deities in my life. I've never really had a strong connection with any, but I'm starting to form relationships with a few of them, and I'm really loving it. If you don't mind me asking, just so I could check it out sometime, who are your patron deities? Like, who are your, like, top guys?
Well,
Fantasy deities.
yeah. There's always.
How'd you do in the draft?
Yeah. I mean,
Who's your
there's
first round
always
pick?
the goddess of the voids. I forget her name. I don't. But he lists off a couple. One being the goddess of Horus. There's a god of trade, and then there's he speaks either about a god or goddess of poetry. Those are the three he brings up.
Okay. And your favorite's the goddess of the woods?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. What's she about? Okay, I'm not gonna do this to you. I'm just making small talk with an NPC, and I just realized I'm pop quizzing you on religions.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Thanks.
My bad, dude.
I
I small talk with him for a little bit and then leave,
okay.
gaining some rudimentary knowledge of the goddess and who she is.
I think it's I don't want to say Melora. I don't know.
We can go with Alora. Alora can be a god in your world.
No, Melora.
Oh.
Like menorah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. We'll go with Melora.
He does, as you get ready to go, he does point you, or he does tell you about the religious district, which is near the wall, which has a bunch of different temples and I don't want to say shrines, but different areas of worship. If you are interested in more of the religions, you can go there and speak with different clerics and priests of the different factions, I guess.
Thank you. Oh, one more question about the religious district, since you brought it up. There's not any of those chaotic god temples there, right?
Well, last time someone tried to start up a religious to the Eldritch gods, they were quickly squashed and asked to never come back.
I wasn't talking about Eldritch, who... worshipping Eldritch gods, that's good.
I
No,
know,
I
right?
just meant, like,
what kind of fool would do that?
chaotic. The ones you cannot predict.
Like a crackhead looking for a dealer.
Well, you have a strange laugh there, friend.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Well,
Allergies.
I gotta go.
all right.
I'm
Well,
gonna walk
give me
out the front
potions.
door.
All right. He just kind of looks at you inquisitively as you leave and just kind of waves. What a strange fellow.
I'm gonna go around back again.
Okay.
And can I awaken mind to people that I cannot see? Like, can I do this through walls?
Oh God. What do
It
you
just
find?
says within 30 feet.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try and like get to the wall closest to approximately where he was standing in the building. I'm going to awaken mind at him if I'm able.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say you can.
Okay.
So
Nemo! This is Melora! There's someone waiting for you at the tavern. A beautiful woman who hasn't seen you in a very long time, and she misses you very much. Go to her. This is my will.
make a deception check at disadvantage.
Why's it always gotta be a disadvantage?
You're trying to convince someone that your voice
I
is
tell
that of a
fantastic lies.
Hey,
For
this
example,
is Laura. I'm the goddess of the trees, and I'm here to tell you that there's a woman
No, I can
that
do
wants to meet
voices.
you.
I can do voices. That's part of my thing.
Have you ever heard Melora speak? No.
Probably
No.
doesn't speak a guy.
But
Hey,
I do have
bub,
+1.
Melora.
I do
Yeah,
have
go
advantage
down
on
this here
deception and performance checks when trying to pass myself off as a different person.
This is
So it
you
would
trying
be like
to
a
impersonate a god.
okay.
A female god.
12.
Has Nemo? Has Nemo what? Wait, 12 total?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll resolve that later.
Mhm.
Alright, so. Yes, Nemo. Well, no, Nemo hasn't heard her speak. But.
Nemo hasn't heard her speak.
Yeah, Nemo said that the gods never replied.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah.
You're the
Okay.
real MVP here.
But I mean, how do we know that Nemo hasn't heard her speak?
You don't. Well, he did
The
say
DM
to
just decided.
Jakku that the gods haven't answered him, so.
Yeah. He's at Boost Mobile.
Pretty much. He's he's being left on red.
Yeah, for real.
So, anyway, Jack is doing his thing. We'll get to that in a minute. Jakku, is there anything else you want to do before we get to the train wreck that is about to be?
So he didn't come outside then, is what I'm to get? Because my thing was basically just like,
I understand where
I'm
you
trying
want
to get him to go out so I can go in and steal shit.
I understand that. He's not going to leave his shop in the middle of the day.
Okay.
Maybe later, but not right now.
I light it on fire. No. I'm not going super chaotic evil today.
Thank you.
Or at least not yet.
Don't burn my towns down.
Please don't burn my town.
You can burn my campaign to the ground, but leave my towns alone.
You gotta have standards. You gotta draw the line somewhere.
Exactly.
Well, the town is the kindling for the campaign.
Well, they're the foundation that helps build everything.
Yeah.
Never say never. No, I'm saying never, chat. Anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna say you just
put your foot down.
Yes, I'm putting my foot down.
So, I am going to. Are there any other shops that I saw going by I was like, oh yeah, that looks like an interesting shop.
There's a good number of general stores that you can go to. You can find some rations, some provisions for going north. You can find armorers. You can find smiths. You can find.
I'm looking for rope.
Yeah, you can find rope at a general goods store.
Okay, and caltrops. Do they have them there?
It takes a little bit hard. It's a little harder to find, but you can find caltrops too.
Okay. How much?
If you just want to refer to the PHB for those.
I don't have my PHB on me, but I will bring it up and I will go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're not much.
I'll just let you know how much I bought.
Okay. So, Arilla and Dargo. As you walk up to the Siren, Dargo, you remember this place fondly. Arilla, this isn't a strip club.
What is it?
It's a brothel.
Oh, don't stop. Jesus. All right.
no.
Let's just ruin all the fun right now.
Oh no. I thought I was just walking into a strip club.
I thought it was going to be strippers.
Well,
I thought it was going to be strippers.
God damn it.
It's not immediate, like, hey, this isn't a strip club. It's
Stop talking. Stop talking.
okay.
Yeah.
As you are let in, Dargo.
No, we didn't go in yet.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Christ.
Dargo, would you like to DM this part?
Well, no, because there's things I want to do before we go in.
Okay.
What do you want to do? What?
Right.
So, what should I know about the Siren?
Before, like, I'm assuming it's a nondescript outside.
Nondescript outside. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Before I'm going to stop Rilla before we go in, and I'm going to look at her with a very serious face. Do you get my message that I sent you?
Yes.
DM?
I do.
Okay. I'm going to look at her with a very serious face. I'm going to pull out a copper coin. I'm going to say, ask her heads or tails. You have to answer this question before we go in.
All right.
Call it in the air.
Tails.
Tails? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Flip the coin. It is tails. I'm going to pull out the flask. I'm going to give it to you. Say, all right, before you go in, you got to drink.
Which flask is this?
Just drink. Just drink.
It's heads.
Oh no. Okay. Can I try to do a perception check on this one to see which alcohol it is?
Nope. They are the same exact flask.
Only I know which one's which.
Scent from them until they are poured out.
All right. Fuck it. All right. It's been a bad week. Might as well. Fuck it. I'll take a drink.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Oh, this will be fun.
I'm also going to take a swig out of the same flask.
Okay. You can easily do so. Alright, so both of you make Constitution saving throws. Wow, that's really good.
My con, it's going to put me at a 6, rather.
6? Wow, Dargo. Okay. So, Dargo, this is some good stuff, and you get that you go past that head drunk, and you're already on that back slope of it. Really, you just see Dargo gets loshed.
All right, I'm going to take the flask back, put it in my pocket, and then I'm going to kick the front door in, pull out my pocket loot, then play my entry song.
Okay.
Then scream Arilla. Onward!
Arilla.
Yeah.
You've had some amazingly good wine before, but this is by far the absolute best wine. It is a nice, crisp, cool taste, and it just it goes down easy. And from the few mouthfuls that you take of this wine, you get that head buzz, and you just feel fantastic as Dargo kicks in the door and leads you inside, playing Dargo's theme song. Dargo, as you walk in, sitting at the bar is a red-skinned half-orc.
Just a second.
All right.
Is that the noise she makes whenever she sees him?
No. Dogs are barking at something. So.
No, I got it. Just joke.
Yeah. You head inside?
I mean, I'm following him.
Okay.
I said I would.
So, as you walk in...
going to a strip club, according to me.
Well,
all right, so I see Kursk.
You see Kursk. Yep.
I'm going to run over and tackle him off the bar stool.
Okay, well, let me paint the picture for Arilla since she's never been here before.
Right.
So as you walk into the doors, it's just two large swing doors, and you push open, and it's this immediate perfume smell hits you, and it's a very relaxing tone to the atmosphere. It's a very warm and welcoming atmosphere. As you walk in, it's like, okay, this is strange. As you see tables and a bar there, you see just almost like a pub at first with a 4-man orchestra in the corner playing very soft, relaxing music. As you
This does not seem like a strip club.
Yeah, this does not seem like a strip club. What is wrong with this? And as you look around further, you see these two large, grandiose stairs flanking each side of the room. And they go up to a center balcony. That balcony splits off and goes into multiple rooms. As you see men and women of all race, just scantily clad, walking around the room. Some hanging off arms of patrons there. Some patrons buying drinks for their selected companions. As you watch Dargo just full sprint tackle an 8-foot-tall red half-orc off of his bar stool, and they begin to brawl in the middle of this brothel.
I'm assuming I can put 2 and 2 together.
Yes, you can. Welcome to the Siren Song.
This is why I said drink first before you went.
I can see. Well, I mean, you're all the way over there, but I can see why now. Oh no! I've never been in a place like this. Shit! What's my protocol?
Well, there's one of two options. You can either be a patron or a worker.
Or you can leave.
No.
Yeah, you
What was
can
that
also leave.
That was always also an option.
Yeah.
Option C.
But as Dargo tackles the half orc off the chair, you see up like kind of on her own little platform in the middle of the balcony way, you see the madam, who is this deep blue, almost violet skin shade of a tiefling, just kind of laying on her lounge, just kind of smiling in recognition at Dargo as he and the orc begin fighting or scrapping in the middle of her brothel.
On the one hand, I'm a bit drunk and I kind of want to see where this goes. On the other hand, I am a royal in a brothel and I don't know. I'm a female royal in a brothel, so I don't know what to do.
Very true.
You didn't have male courtesans?
No! I'm like 25, man.
Male chromosomes?
She's like a teen in elf years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Like,
Teens fuck the most.
Yeah,
It's
not.
teens and old people.
Well, I mean, she's a female teen, so it's
Yeah.
a little different.
like there's
I
you
knew
get
a lot of female teens that had a higher body count than I.
you get,
Well,
get on list for that.
Boom.
Has nothing to do with my face.
but no, yeah, I mean, but she was royalty, who was like the only time she got out was to hang with you. That was
Yeah,
about it.
But you're so rich. You're so rich. You could have bought so much dick.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really her concern, considering like she's a part of the family line, and they don't want her to get pregnant while she's fucking a teenager while they're trying to groom her to be a queen.
I mean, that's the only way though.
Ugh. Some of those people.
Yeah, it's a bit different for female royals.
Where is it? There it is.
All right, so I guess I'm just kind of loitering in the door awkwardly at this time and just fucking. I mean, I've seen strippers, but I've not seen this level of
No.
this.
They're super strippers.
Like, I was full well expecting, like, over-the-top body strippers, not just people, like, casually, like, oh, we're definitely gonna fuck right now.
Yeah. Dargo, give me a performance check as you and Kursk end your greeting, and he try to play. He is very much more drunk than you are at this point in time.
Well, I was gonna run over and punch one of the orchestra people and take one of their instruments.
All right, you can do so.
Good, it's happening.
All right, roll an attack at disadvantage.
Dun, 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 dun,
Pretty much. Oh my god! So there was
Yep, that's how this place goes.
I'm not even gonna roll again because I mean, let's be real. It's gonna be a 2 or a 1.
Yep. So
I was watching the video. I completely missed everything that happened. I just see that Dargo rolled a 3.
So as you're like, you instrument now,
Tonight, now.
you run over towards the house orchestra, and it's just like you're running with your hand back, like you're just ready to roundhouse this poor guy. He looks at you, and for a moment there's that like, oh crap, I'm about to get punched. As you hit the edge of the stage, it's a little raised wooden platform. Your feet catch it, and you just face plant, smack, and slide across this wooden stage. As you punch the back wall,
Fantastic.
you don't take his weapon, his instrument from him, though.
Right.
So, Arilla, you see all this.
Cool. He's a regular. Still loitering. I imagine she's just kind of frozen in a. I haven't ever prepared for this type of a situation, so what the fuck do I do?
Deer in the headlights.
Basically, yeah.
As you stand there, a couple of the male workers there do come up and try to proposition you. So, as
No, I'm good. Thank you. You're lovely, but no thank you. I mean, thank you, but no thank you.
All right, so Dargo, what are you doing?
This is adorable.
It is. It was worse when it was Kursk there because they tried singing and it was beautiful. It was a lovely little train wreck.
This place is like a curse for you, for both of them, because they always roll dog shit.
Well,
Yeah,
Dargo
it's
always
pretty
does.
bad. Yeah, like historically.
Yes.
I don't think you guys ever roll above maybe a 6.
Nope.
So, all right.
Gonna say, well, screw you, I didn't want your instrument anyways. Pull my pocket loot. I'm gonna play as I saunter away over to the bar. Gonna jump up on the bar,
All right.
and I'm going to take another swig of my wine,
Okay.
and then I'm going to order company for the night.
Okay. You can use to do so. Company would be 75 gold. The drink will be put on that tab. Oh,
Do I get a friends and family discount?
No.
Are you related to the workers, Dargo?
Kursk and I go way back, and he's kind of
Yeah.
shaboning the mistress.
He's the paladin that they swung off the ramparts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. No, you don't. But you do get your choice of company for the night. Give me a performance check at disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because you're drunk.
So?
No, it's because DM feels mean today.
Yeah,
Yes.
for real.
It's just
Jesus.
like disadvantage for everything.
Yeah. I mean, come on now.
You've been drinking enchanted wine. Wow. What's your modifiers on those? 2 5s.
What's the second one? Yeah,
It's a
2
5.
5s. Oh, okay. For performance, that would put me at a 13.
It's still not bad. It's not better than the house orchestra, but it's still rather good. And you do garner some attention. So it's not one of your best performances, but
I'm gonna get that 75 down to 50. Just you watch.
they knock it down to 70. So
We'll see. We'll see.
You are giving your company for the night.
Seduce them with my pocket loot.
Arilla, you can either leave if you wish, but you see Dargo heading upstairs to a room with his company.
Yeah, I think at that I'm gonna just leave and kind of wait outside the building.
All right. So,
Because I don't know what to do.
nope. Nobody knows what to do when Dargo goes to the siren song. All right.
The
Jack.
ladies know what to do.
Yes.
Jack, are you good with your part? What you want set up?
I kind of thought it might be better if I actually just, do it.
Okay. Did you need to
So-
discuss anything, or you just keep that secret squirrel for now?
I mean, no, I was kind of like wanted to actually role play it out.
Okay. Well, you are given your audience with the Guildmaster.
Okay.
And
All right.
yes, the one voice to rule them off. What can I do? What can I help you with today, Jack?
So remember how we went and decided, hey, maybe we should try and deal with the Coolidai problem a while
Yes.
back. What if I told you it wasn't dealt with?
Well, we kind of figured it was never dealt with.
What if I then told you I have a plan to deal with it?
And what is your plan to deal with it?
Well, in our marvelous misadventures of all sorts of stuff, we resurrected a queen and king from a time period when magic was a lot more wild and crazy and powerful. I don't really understand what that means, but I keep being told it, so that's
We called it the 60s.
the powers of the magic mushrooms. Anyhow, given the fact that your goal and my goal and everyone else's goal of continuing the whole breathing thing are all very much well aligned, I think it might be in our best interests to ally together to go down and try another crack at dealing with this problem.
You mean
So-
in the Dwarven City?
I don't know necessarily the Dwarven City specifically. I feel like that's probably a good spot to start in. But at the same point in time, it seems like my party wants to kick the hornet's nest, for lack of better words.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. There have been more and more frequent encounters with these creatures, ever since going underground. The Nismet expedition did lose quite a few people coming back from it. So,
R.I.P. Rook. You will not be missed.
so, I mean, they did find a lot of good stuff down in that city. What was it? Shatterhammer or Broken Hammer or whatever dwarves like named their weird cities.
Why they gotta name it after broken stuff? That just seems like bad juju.
I don't know. They like to
Hammerbeard.
repair everything. Anyway,
Yeah, well, they're not repaired. It definitely broke now. It's
so,
deader than. I almost
anyway.
said roadkill, but roadkill doesn't exist.
Well, you can get run over by carriages. It's just a lot less common.
Yeah.
I mean, I ran over a chipmunk on
Slower.
my bike the other day, so it's very possible.
All right.
How'd you hit a chipmunk with a bicycle
Don't worry,
without trying?
I ask myself the same thing. Wait, without crying?
It's such without trying.
I was over at a place not too far away from where I'm at, and it's
You're
like
talking a bicycle, not a motorcycle, right?
yeah, pedal bike. And there was a chipmunk alongside the road, and I was going down the road, and I saw it. It saw me. We made eye contact, and he ran out in front of me, kind of like a squirrel would do on the road. And I hit him with both tires.
Bitch, swerve!
There was no time.
See, the chippies had enough of 2020.
Yeah, they're just committing suicide at this point.
Kamikaze
Listen.
chipmunks.
Yep.
I think he was
Chipmunks-
trying to get in between the spokes.
He failed miserably.
Chipmunks and squirrels have like suicide packs or something. Everyone I've ever dealt with has been just like the crackhead of the animal kingdom. When I
Yeah,
was in
72
college,
virgins
I
waiting for
actually,
him.
yeah. When I was in college, I had them pretty much torture me indefinitely. I had them throw nuts at me while I was trying to type a paper outside. Then I had a couple of them ambush me and actually like run across my legs. The one I pretty much, well, is it a yeet if you kick it? I sent it flying off into the parking lot, and I heard it thwack off someone's car. And I just kind of continued walking because I'm like, that's not my problem.
Apparently, Dargo, the chipmunk was your spirit animal.
You know,
He's gonna die.
yeah, I'll accept that.
Okay, so anyway, back in game.
Oh yeah, tangent.
Yes, we're lovely. I should just name you guys the tangents.
Yeah, really.
Anyway,
I'm not opposed to a name change.
I don't know. I like the unpredictables because
All right.
God knows these tangents are also unpredictable.
yeah.
Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand.
So,
All right.
well,
We just need to add a segment called like derailed.
hmm
And really it's just like every time we get derailed, we just go, and that's derailed. And we get back to the show.
Then cue the music and everything
Yeah.
else.
I'm not snipping all the deraileds out because then the actual campaign will be a whole 5 minutes long.
All right.
Okay.
No, I'm saying we leave it in
God
and we just
damn it,
say, and that was derailed.
Back to tonight's episode.
Yeah. Back to the episode, guys.
So,
my
go ahead, Jack.
Oh,
Or me
I could
sadly
ju-
sitting
I
outside
could-
of a brothel. Just
I'm sorry, real quick. I could just feel the existential dread coming off of your voice as you said that.
All right. Back to the episode.
Mhm.
you all hear a roar as 40 ancient red dragons descend from the sky.
Oh,
40 what?
Ancient red dragons descend from the sky.
Well, I'll have to get one more partner for the night then.
Okay, so
you would seduce the dragons.
I'm not doing my job otherwise.
they're all power tops.
Sometimes you just got to take one for the team.
Prepare to roll your con save.
Yep. So,
Death by snoo.
the
It's an honorable
expedition
death,
did
what can I
come
say?
back with some findings. They didn't go too far into the tunnel like your team did, but what actually happened down there? 'Cause, I mean, we got the brief report, especially with you finding the Deep Gnome City, but nothing about this king or queen from an ancient time. And then even at the I don't think any of your casters were strong enough to bring them back.
So let's see here. What happened with that? While we were exploring the underside tunnels, my buddy Dargo kind of got abducted by spiders, so I shot an arrow at him. And then I tried playing tug of war with him. Oh yeah, I probably should say that I attached a rope to the arrow for that. It's a long and complicated story, but it ended up with me getting my buddy Dargo back. And as far as I can tell right now, I think I made the right decision bringing him back to
doesn't
back to the
answer
group.
Quite. All right, you know what, Jack? We'll revisit this anyway.
Yeah, we went down there, and then we also found like what were they? Drow City.
No, Deep Gnome.
We found a deep gnome city, and they apparently had some small dealings with the Cool to Die.
Right, you
we
said
met-
they're psionic, right? Kind of like the Mind Flayers.
Yeah, turns out they're related to Mind Flayer somehow.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, like they tried breeding them to. I forget the specifics of it, but weren't they? They were trying to breed them
To be the
to
muscle.
like.
So they're trying to
Yeah.
incorporate them into the hive mind of the illithid to be acting as their muscle. But overall,
Yeah.
it was semi-successful, but there were a number of failures.
Mm.
So.
There were a couple that escaped to the test tube chambers.
Well, we will have to make sure to better guard that city because that is a almost direct line up.
What if we just took a really big rock, closed it off, and pretend it wasn't a problem?
Well, if we're dealing with creatures that live underground, they're probably going to have some way to remove the really big rock.
Sounds like a game of whack-a-mole.
Kind of. But we have been seeing more of them up on the surface, and we have been thinking about doing some kind of extermination party to go out and maybe find the hives and get rid of them. Would you guys be willing to join us, since you say that you have a rather powerful caster in your group?
Mm-hmm. We have multiple casters. So while we were down there in Deep Gnome City, we came across this girl, Arilla, and this girl, Jakku. Be careful around
Wait,
Jakku.
what?
He's a
Did you
vampire.
just call me a girl?
He did.
I said we came across this girl and
Arilla
this guy, Jakku.
and this girl.
No, you
Jakku.
said this girl Arilla and this girl Jakku.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. He's a vampire.
Anyway,
It's
yeah,
okay,
we
Jakku
sent
didn't hear
them
you.
down. They're part of the expedition. They joined you guys there.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah, but they weren't in the first part like we were.
No.
They were like second round.
So I do know that Arilla should be a decent caster, but
What do you mean should be? Everything I've seen says she is.
well, if she's
Does she have
comparatively to,
performance anxiety?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, bring your team here. We'll see about organizing some kind of secondary expedition to suss out where the hives are at, and we'll go from there. And of course, you will all be rewarded rather handsomely for this undertaking, about 300 gold apiece.
I'm not there, but dang.
Oh. Well, that seems fair.
All right.
Do I get a second house?
What happened to the first house? You know what? No, I'm not going to ask. No,
First
you don't
house
get a
is
second.
still there. I'm just saying. I mean, like last time I came back, and then we got the house.
Yeah,
So,
it's payment for everything you've done. I'm not giving you a second house in the town. You don't need a summer home.
Why do we need a summer
What
home?
if I had a winter home?
Isn't that what your first house is for?
Oh, I mean, I've only slept in it twice now.
You don't get a second home. You get the one you have now.
I feel like this is a point that we can negotiate further at a later date and time. Also, by the way, don't be surprised when a giant turret, castle, pillar, pylon thing appears in the night sky. That's natural. Well, I mean, it's not natural, but you're going to learn to accept the fact that it's there. Don't mess with the residents.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the king and queen have their own summer home that they just kind of take and put down wherever they want. I would recommend not making them angry.
Okay, I'll keep.
They're going to help me fish for ghosts.
Very well, Jack. Very well. All right, bring your team here tonight, and we will go over the details of the expedition up north. And the guild will supply a good number of things. Just make sure everyone's prepared with their own items.
I will do my best.
Okay. Well, we'll see you then.
All right, bye.
What was that guy about to say about Orilla being something kind of caster?
He does know that you came from.
That I came from.
He does know a little bit about where you came from. The expedition group that you came with had a lot of learned people, and the people that were muscle were very clear. So he's kind of just lumping you in with them.
Got it.
So, Jack and Jakku, do you guys try to find your party? You do know that they went to the Siren Song.
Can I buy a shield while I'm at the market?
You can.
Okay.
Oh, dark.
I bought that. I bought 4 bags of caltrops and a piece of chalk.
Okay.
And that takes me down to 1 gold.
Okay.
I go try to meet up with them at the Siren and give Orilla her potion. I am gassy for no reason, and I'm sorry.
What kind of potion did you get me?
Potion of healing.
Is it regular?
Regular.
Okay, and how much is how much is the regular go for?
50.
I thought
That's
it was
how much
25.
gold you gave me.
Okay, so it's a regular. Okay, which is a 44.
44 plus 4.
Okay, I'm adding that to my sheet.
Jakku,
And I have 2.
As you walk in, you see Orilla standing there holding a drink, just kind of standing there by the door, wide-eyed, just staring around the room. You see the same exact picture scene as before. Not much has changed. Kursk is back up on his bar, still drinking. Dargo's nowhere to be seen, but you can still hear the house orchestra playing. There are a few more people in the bar
Screw
stool.
those guys.
I'm gonna walk up next to Orilla and put my arm around her and be like, "Oh, brothel, we were close."
Jack, do you go to the Siren Song as well?
Yeah, we were.
Jack foolishly thinks they won't be there. They have to have run that shenanigans have to have run their course. He's gonna check everywhere else that would logically be a place to check, then realize he has to go there.
Would my spider senses be tingling my Jack senses?
First, I need a performance check out of you.
Yes.
Oh, this poor girl.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Dargo.
Why? That's a 10.
You still beat hers. Barely.
Good.
But, yeah.
Jesus.
So, yeah.
Christ.
It's not your proudest moment, but...
No.
Yeah.
No. It's because I'm playing Apocalypse at the same time, so I know.
Yeah. So. Oh, if that's the case, disadvantage now.
Yeah, no, I really.
You listen here with your disadvantage shenanigans.
That one kills her. We have to leave the town.
Orilla is just blushing this whole time and just I want another drink, just because I don't. Just keeping standing. And maybe if I stand still, they won't notice me.
They can't see you if you stand still.
Dargo, roll just a straight D20. And Jack, you walk in a straight D20.
Yes.
Jack, you do see Orilla and Jakku standing by the door. Orilla, oh my god,
What?
Dargo.
Why?
Dargo,
This is... Oh
Say
my
that
god.
again?
that's another 10.
No, this is just a straight die roll.
Oh, that's
Oh
a
my
3
God.
then.
So,
Oh my god.
I literally have not got anything higher than a 5 since I stepped foot in this door.
you know what?
Telling you, this place is cursed for you.
Roll again. I want to see if it holds.
God.
Because that's a 3, 2,
This doesn't
5.
count for anything,
and
but
2.
roll again, please. Oh my god! I'm screenshotting it.
I'm like straight up, like just wow. All right.
So that
Oh
was a
my
3,
god.
2
Oh, isn't
5s,
3-3-3
and
a
3
whole number?
3s in a row. So
Wait. I want to roll just to see like if it's just this place. So one second.
all right, let's see what
You
it
got to
rolls.
roll for something, or else it's not going to count.
7.
Oh no. Well, I mean, what should I roll for?
No, we're just doing straight rolls to see if Dargo would.
Show that to chat.
All right, let me. Nah, I'll.
Maybe crop it a little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do something.
Oh,
Okay.
is there personal stuff? Did I
So
put personals in?
no.
Oh, yeah, in the URL.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'll save image as.
I'll crop it and
No, I
put
got
another one up.
I got it.
I already have paint open. Like,
I have snipping
It's
tool
right
open.
here.
What do you want to do about it?
why are we getting so hostile here?
Why are
How
you
about you
rolling
guys roll?
initiative?
Why are you making me roll initiative?
Why are you coming at me, bruh?
Oh,
Just Dargo
Jesus,
the
I rolled a
second he
15.
enters in here.
There.
Hey, I rolled a 15 for initiative. Let's do something.
All right. No,
Actually,
you
take that
don't.
back. We had 19.
Your Dargo senses are not tingling.
Ah, man, but there is fresh meat.
There is fresh meat. but-
Like, Jack has never stepped foot in this place.
no, he has.
Let's go.
Jack has set foot in here. It's just, well, no, yeah, he set foot in here, and it didn't.
He never
end
stayed
well.
for long.
No, it didn't end well. Let's just leave it at that. So, yeah, chat.
So
This is the rolls. So, Dargo's luck.
The board failing miserably in a brothel.
Yes. So, anyway, Arilla and Jakku, you see Jack walk in. Jack, you see Arilla just face beet red, standing in the corner holding her drink with Jakku's arm around her. You remember this place.
oh yeah. Ooh. So he's just kind of
Feel it all
he's
coming
going
back.
to carefully move his way around through the area to get over to where his group of people are.
You can do so.
Hey guys, we got to go some places.
Why? Let's go. Never mind. Let's go.
Oh wow, that took a little convincing. I appreciate that. Thank you for being of sound mind and body.
I don't want to be here. I want to leave. Get me out.
Oh, hey, you're just
Wait, are
like
we
me.
going
I
back
don't
to
want
the
to be here
hotel?
either. Yeah, no, we're going to Guildhall. Where Dargo at?
Shopping.
Yes.
He's
He
what?
is trying to fuck, but
Oh no,
we
it's
hear a
happening.
lot of
Don't-
disappointed sounds
Don't you worry,
happening
it's
from up
happening. It's
there.
happening.
We're hearing
well-
a lot of just like that really fake enthusiasm coming from her. So
No,
like,
she's
I'm
loving
sure we
it.
could just pull him
Yeah,
out.
I rolled higher than she did, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely
She's
it's
loving
win.
it. Dargo's
Okay.
kind of getting the raw end of that deal, but
Dargo's fucking like a bunny rabbit mixed with a jackal.
Well, unfortunately,
It's a
he
jackalope.
needs to finish quickly. Which
I'm
I don't
sure
think
he
is a
will.
Problem.
I'm gonna go up to the door and knock and be like, Dargo!
What?
Fucking like a jackalope, we gotta go!
Give me 5 more minutes.
3,
Best I can do is 3.5.
2, 1,
Breach!
Krakatoa!
do you open the door?
No.
I'm busting that shit
No!
open.
Roll,
Prestidigitation
Turns
firework.
out they're just playing Uno.
You
roll,
caught on to my antics.
roll a strength athletics check to see if you can body check the door open. This is going to be a high DC since it swings outward.
Oh my god. And he's like a negative to
Yup.
strength. Please let this be the time you fail.
Can I just say,
Damn
if he's busting the door open, I'm gonna cast minor illusion,
17.
All right, Dargo, what's your minor illusion take the whole shape of?
A rhinoceros charging him.
What?
Okay. Well,
A rhinoceros.
What's the
Rhinoceros.
save? It's major illusion to have it be moving.
yeah.
My minor illusions can't move or make noise.
Then it's just going to stand there and stare at you.
Well,
Okay. What's the
thankfully,
save?
he would, with a -1, he would have had to roll a nat. Just because, again, these are heavy wooden doors. You just hear Yaku slam himself against this door. And it budges and you hear it creak, but it doesn't open.
Regardless, Rhino's staying there.
Okay.
There's still a rhino.
Gotta set the mood.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Oh god, what does this party become?
7.
You hear a much less enthusiastic slam into the door, and you hear a slight whimper as Shaku just smashes his shoulder into this heavy
Attaboy.
oak door.
All right, Dargo, I'm giving you one more chance. Then I'm coming in there.
Maybe
Yeah.
leave him alone to finish.
Yeah.
Shaku, you hear a voice yell out, "It costs extra for more people."
Finish fast, buddy, or I'm coming in there, and that's gonna be on your tab because they don't have my financial information.
Yet.
Hold on. I have the perfect thing for this. I gotta find it.
All right, Dargo. Another count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Go,
Jackass,
Dargo!
press
Bring it on
digitation.
home.
Press the digitation on the door when he hits it, like fireworks explode on the outside of the door.
On the inside?
I'm not gonna.
On
I'm
the
not gonna
outside.
hit the door. That's not what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Go ahead.
I'm casting telekinesis, and I'm using that to open the door. I can move an object of up to 1,000 pounds
But it's
any direction that I wish.
Oh my god.
all right.
I don't want to see his ass.
This is it right here. Right here,
I
boys and girls.
told you I'm opening this door. Now then, are you finished yet?
No, not yet.
How long do you think you're going to be? Because we have business.
I told you 5 minutes. Longer if you keep interrupting.
I'm sure
don't
he's
stop on my account. Come
my
on,
God.
get the shit done.
I'm going to like
wasn't-
start trying to
I
pull Dargo Jakku away
I'm
from the
gonna-
door.
I wasn't
Please.
stopping.
No,
Okay.
I'm saying that, and I'm turning around and shutting the door behind me.
You
I'm
ripped it
gonna
off
let
the
it fade to
hinges.
black. No, I just swung it open. I have full control over it, so I can just
Oh,
like,
all right.
yeah.
All right, my hands over my eyes then. Hands are over eyes, and I'm just no, please.
Dargo, make a perception check.
Careful, you don't know what you might grab onto.
Yeah, true story.
You see
Hey, I see
Jack.
everything. Perception, that's
see
going to be
Jack.
a 25.
Wow.
Did you guys just read it?
Oh, yeah. No. It's just, I see Jack. Okay. I'm going to pat her on the shoulder and tell her good game. And quickly throw my clothes on and run downstairs. Then when I see Jack, I'm going to point at him and say, "You,
Oh
Are you
God!
talking
no.
about me or Jack?
Jack."
Okay.
Then I'm going to attempt to tackle him.
You can try, little man.
What?
Hence the attempt.
Okay. Strength athletics
What is
versus
this place?
strength athletics.
What is
or
happening?
What happens to parties
acrobatics.
when they go to the
Oh,
side
listen.
room?
I am doing nothing. Nothing is happening. Don't you worry.
Oh, unless he rolls on that one.
17. Can I counter this and just grab him by the collar and go, nope, we're leaving.
Yes, you can.
And I'm just going to hold him like an angry cat out in front of me.
I'm going to
Okay.
splash a flask in his face.
So Dargo rolled a 5 plus whatever his modifiers are. Again.
It's 0 for strength. It's
Okay,
it's,
so
it's a straight roll.
roll 5. Jack rolled a total of 26. So, Darko, you are being held out by your collar like a scolding cat or dog.
Splashing in the
I
face with a
am
flask.
going out the door. I am following Jack.
Okay.
Wait,
All right, everyone,
wait,
form a single file line.
wait,
Don't touch
wait,
anything. Everything in here is contaminated and unholy.
I'm gonna
No.
cast message to Jack
Oh God.
and say, Jack, this is your conscience speaking. There is milk upstairs. If you go upstairs, you will find a nice glass of milk. It'll be the milkiest of milks, and it will be cold, and it will be refreshing.
That's over 25 words.
Oh.
No, there is no limit on message.
Oh, God.
It will be the milkiest of milks, and it will be the most refreshing of milks. You should go upstairs and have yourself a nice cold glass of milk.
I trust nothing with anything that's the consistency of milk inside a goddamn whorehouse.
Will that be a persuasion or
That would be deception.
deception? All right.
Jack, insight at advantage. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Why did you not give him disadvantage?
That'd be a 21 deception.
He's not drunk right now.
Got to be a 21.
Oh,
Are you
my
kidding me?
God.
Yes! 23 on the first one. Jack don't need no advantage, but please give it to me. Anyway, just to be safe. All right. Well, I
They
know
both
what
rolled
my
17s,
conscience-
too.
Yeah,
This-
my points
I
are
swear
in.
to God, this is like a pocket dimension inside this building.
Yeah.
Everything's all sorts of topsy-turvy. Nothing makes sense. Gonna have to burn the place down and probably like cast hollow ground or whatever.
Wait. I didn't do that right because it's charisma, so wouldn't I get extra points for it?
It's,
I have
It would be
Oh, wait,
whatever if you're
it's
proficient. If you're proficient in deception, it would be your proficiency modifier plus your charisma modifier.
yeah, no, I'm not proficient in it, so never mind. That was correct.
Yeah, because I'm proficient in lying, so like mine's
Yeah.
like stupid high.
No, I'm proficient in persuading, but not deception.
Anyhow,
Yeah,
So,
so all right.
I-
Yeah, you did win this one.
I drag the bard outside. Well, I escort him,
I
The-
follow.
holding him out in front of me like a lantern.
the thought of milk does sound appealing for a time, but then it's like, maybe not here.
Mhm.
They don't seem to have a
This
reputable
isn't the
farm.
place.
I don't see any cows outside, so I question how fresh it is.
Oh, trust me, there's cows inside.
You shut up.
Womp womp.
But
So I don't put him down. I take him like that all the way to the guild hall with everyone falling behind me.
I'm gonna
Okay.
kick and scream the whole way.
You can do that.
easily do so. So everyone makes it back to the guild hall. It is right around sunset for this. So
All right. Now, and right before we go inside, I will set Dargo down, but I'm still going to hold onto his collar. I'm going to spin around. And I'm going to put my finger right in his face. Don't steal things from people inside this building, okay? I know it's going to be hard for you, but keep your hands in your own pockets.
What if I own the pants on someone else?
Why would you? No, I don't care if you own something that's inside someone else. You're on someone else. If that's the case, you need to address it to one of the smarter people.
Well, hey,
I can't
listen,
believe I'm saying this, but that
Listen.
means me or Arilla.
I'm gonna
Hey,
cross my
I am
fingers.
very smart.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
I don't,
insane.
I don't trust you in this case.
You're also bad.
You encourage the
crazy.
shenanigans. You
Yeah.
you
I
encourage
am quite intelligent, though. Thank you.
smart, yes. Deceitful,
I
very
understand
much so.
Rick and Morty.
What's a Rick and who's Morty?
Exactly. Get on my level, pleb.
Okay, well, you
Requires a
have fun with
very
your-
high understanding of physics.
Well, you enjoy your make believe friends. Anyhow, I go back to Dargo, and I go, not him. You don't ask permission from him. Points back at Jakku. You talk to me or Arilla. Now, hands in your pockets. Show me you know how this works.
Dargo, you can
Don't listen
talk to
to
your
him.
Uncle Jakku.
He's a bad
can talk to me.
influence. Don't
I'm not
listen to him.
actually your uncle, but I want you to think of me as one. Because I
Why
have
do you
advice
think
for
you're related to everyone?
I'm not related to him. I just said I'm not related to him.
How old
You're
are you,
going with
Jakku?
circular arguments. Ignore his ad hominem.
I'll
I
show
can
you an
help
ad
you if you
hominem.
have questions. I can tell you what is best for Dargo.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll be right. I think I figured it out.
Okay. Well, if you need me, I'm here, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting.
Jack just mouths, "Don't do it."
We'll see what happens.
All right, so guys, let's go. Let's go. Cool it out. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyhow, so I take everyone inside and I go, all right, so I might have gotten us some help, but we all have to reconvene inside here. So don't embarrass me in front of this new guy I have. I think you guys might have also met him. He seemed kind of cool. Except for
Alright.
when Dargo steals stuff from his fellow employees.
See, I wasn't working here at the time, so I wasn't an employee, so it really wasn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't frowned upon, so...
Hey Dargo,
You
do you
know-
still real quick, do you still have that medallion that gets us in and out of the gates?
Yeah.
Yeah, you work for him then. Shut up.
Listen, I didn't sign the paper. I just had the medallion.
Doggo, how about this? If you
I'm
try
gonna
to
look-
steal something, I will turn you into something.
Like,
Um,
turn
I
me
think-
into something or, like, turn me into someone?
I'll turn you into a bunny rabbit. How's that?
Well,
Ooh,
I
I
mean-
like these kinds of magic tricks.
Jack,
Yeah,
would
that-
you like me
that
or
would be
Dargo to
terrible.
be quiet? Or how about this? I'll be quiet. Ready? And I like put my hand over my mouth, and as I pull it away, I've minor illusioned that like my lips are stitched shut, and I give like a thumbs up.
What
This
is wrong with you? Well, never mind. I know what's wrong with you.
Mhm.
Jack just
And I do like finger guns pointing, like let's go.
Jack just looks over at you and go, "This is the greatest gift you have ever given me. Thank you. I'm still gonna stab you with a stake later, but that's for another time."
I'm gonna awaken mind Adam. Don't get too excited, buddy.
Oh, I know all things are temporary with you. Please get out of my mind. I do not consent.
I don't know. I think I like it here. Maybe I'll
Listen.
make a more permanent visit soon. Anyway,
That's concerning.
let's go.
I mean, I assumed we were walking this entire time.
Yep.
Why you went stationary is your problem, not mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're done talking.
All right, so I
And then
take
I
you
just
up.
continue walking in silence. I never like looked at him when I did that or anything.
It's become normal to Jack.
Yeah, that I'm just in your head.
It's uncomfortable.
Oh, just
Take
you
it to
wait.
dinner first.
Oh, just you wait. It's gonna get a lot more uncomfortable soon, Jack.
Yeah.
It's gonna get way more uncomfortable for you, buddy. I'll see you later on.
Actually, that reminds me. I need to go deal with I need to deal with something else after this.
Going back to the siren.
You can
No,
go
we
wherever
are
you want to
not.
after this.
We're never going back to the siren. Holy shit.
Yes.
Never again.
It's magical.
You know, when we finally
What
deal with
happened?
the big bad at the end of this, I feel like our handicap that where it's going to be placed on us is we're going to have to defend that place. We're going to have to fight the big bad inside there.
To my
I
dying
feel
breath.
like we're gonna meet the big bad. Hear his big bad plan and be like, well, actually, we've done worse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait a minute. Should you kill us?
Are we the baddies?
Yup.
Existential
Jack
crisis.
has
Why skulls?
Yeah.
Jack
Anyway,
hasn't done anything overtly evil.
No.
Not yet.
No.
anyway,
I
But
mean, even
perhaps
all the
unintended consequences.
yeah, but I mean, how's that his fault?
Well, if you're still the root cause, is it your fault? If it's unintended consequences, but still consequences of your own actions?
I mean, as far as he's concerned, all the
Anyway,
guards
that was
were
the
evil.
philosophy break. Let's get back to D&D.
yeah. Let's get back to the last few minutes of D&D for tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, Guildmaster, I brought the people. It'd be really bad if all of a sudden we turned around the corner and found you stabbed dead and whatnot, and then we get blamed for it. But I'm hoping that don't happen.
Ironically enough, as you turn the corner,
God damn it.
no, he's
Why would you give him that?
I don't know. Why have you given him all the ammunition you have after all these sessions?
What ammo have I given him?
Plenty.
What do you?
Anyway, Guildmaster.
I don't know,
Wonderful.
mister. I make pacts with eldritch abominations.
Look, there was one cult, and I made it kill itself. So I think
Yeah,
I'm good.
and then you sent a seed off into the... Whatever.
That's a later problem.
You don't know
We're
about
looking at
that.
now problems.
Hey.
I know,
Coolidai.
hey, back on track. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Whew.
The guild leader just nods and brings you back up to the meeting room you were in before.
Mhm.
So is this everyone?
Minus the king and queen.
Weren't there more of you?
Rook dead.
Well, I know Rook died, but what happened to your fighter and cleric?
Cleric watching the town.
Okay.
Yeah, we the king and queen decided they liked a town. Now it's theirs, and Walter's kind of in charge of that. And then the other cleric dude, the one that really liked rats or whatever, I'm not quite sure what happened to him.
We don't really care either, to be honest.
I assume he wandered off into the woods, and I'm okay with that. He was creepy.
Yeah,
Oh, this will
he's doing his own thing.
This will make things interesting then. All right.
What do you
So-
mean make things interesting?
Well, I was kind of expecting more of you guys. Anyway.
Well, I was expecting you to supply more people. Well, I mean, I feel like we're both at a mutual understanding of neither one of us are what we expected.
I did tell you that the rest of the people would be here tomorrow morning.
Again, they're not here, so I don't know how many people you're offering. There's a lot of unknowns.
Jack, you're acting awfully smart. Anyway.
Fair enough.
So, with that, has Jack informed any of you of what the task is that we are trying to undertake?
I probably should have done that.
Yeah, no, we're just here.
Yeah, we're just kind of here.
Yeah, we're coming along.
Honestly,
it's a Jack night.
I mean, I wanted to be in any room other than there, so I just followed.
Other than where?
Hey, new room.
I'm
Ta-da!
gonna point at Doggo. What do you think?
What am I thinking about? What?
The music hall? What's bad about music?
About what?
Oh, I might have pulled them out of the local whorehouse. Anyhow, guys, this is the guild
you guys were at the
master.
siren song.
You know, yeah.
I
Arilla
don't
starts
wanna talk
blushing
about
again.
I don't want to talk about it ever again in my life.
I'm gonna cover my mouth and whisper to the guildmaster. It was his first time.
Well, business first, pleasure later. Anyway, so we believe we have found a hive of the Coolidai, which has been an entry point and one of our old mines for precious metals far up north near the edge of Yonti territory. We are looking to send a secondary expedition out to find and clean up the hive as best as possible. And we're going to slowly try to retake the northern lands. Since the first encounter with the Coolidai, they have slowly become more and more prevalent, and we have lost more and more adventures to them. For this part of this, depending on how well you contribute to the expedition, will obviously dictate your total payout up to 300 gold a person. So, we are looking at leaving tomorrow morning. The guild will supply a majority of the items needed, including food and some horse for carriage or for cargo. But since the majority of the lands north of the wall are heavy woods, we're not going to be able to get vehicles back there. I was also told that you have A rather powerful king and queen in your assets or company. What might their names be? You don't even know their names.
I mean, I know these people.
Jemima.
Dracarys and Jemima. All right.
No, it's Ophelia and it's Queen Ophelia and Queen. Was it Dracarys?
Dracarys.
Dracarys.
Yeah, I got one of them.
I have it in my notes.
I just call them.
But just Dracarys for some reason, because I guess Ophelia is easier to remember.
Yeah.
But I
Which
forget
one?
them both, so I should write the other one down too.
The people with
Anyway.
the face. Anyway.
Yep. King and Queen. That's
Can
it.
Can you vouch for their prowess?
Yes.
Have you seen them fight?
I mean, it's not so much as fight as just ending the fights.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't. I can't say that I've seen them fight, but they have access to magic that hasn't been around for a couple millennia.
Greater than 9th level.
Yeah.
If
What
we were to
we mean
guess.
to say, essentially, suffice it to say that if they are around, fights do not continue for very long.
Interesting. Now,
They parted the sea.
They did?
Yeah.
Don't need to go
like
into
50 miles
much
into the
description.
ocean.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to go on a fishing trip instead of like world domination like they wanted at one point.
Jack, darling,
And then-
maybe we stop.
Jack, you're talking too much. My friend. My buddy, good
No.
pal.
No, let's hear about
Pat
the
him on
fishing
the back.
What's the fishing trip?
Domination. And you trust these people that want to
Yes.
take over the world.
World Domination was a bar we went to. It was really weird. It was kind of one of those hip bars. All the young kids were there. It was weird.
Let me ask you this. If you could get in on the ground floor of owning the world, would you?
I mean, who wouldn't? But, I mean, come on, we all have to be realistic with our lives.
Then why must you accuse me? You do the same thing. Don't be a hypocrite.
I'm sorry, Mr. Guildmaster, but if we're talking about who's the bigger fool in this room right now, I'm feeling like it might be you if you're not. Once you meet these people, you'll understand you're on the wrong side of the
They are not bad people.
I have questions
They are
about
not
that, but
imperialists.
Well, the last person that tried to take over the world became a lich and nearly shattered the world.
But didn't, though. Nearly and didn't
don't
are two
know it.
different things.
Very true. Excellent point, Dargo. That's one for us.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
here
but
for.
he's also the reason
That's
why we
2-0.
have the wall and the holy order now.
I feel like there's
Okay.
just a misunderstanding.
2-1. That's 2-1. We're still up.
Holy order or what?
Of the religions keeping the perimeter around his tower in check, so that way we aren't overrun with electric abominations.
Wait,
Where's his tower at? That sounds
Perimeters?
terrifying.
Why is everyone hating on Eldritch shit?
Is it like
Because it's weird and it messes with your mind.
Oh my gosh. You just need to be a little more open-minded.
you square?
All of us make bad decisions like you.
So wait, you said his temple of righteousness is to the north and it's surrounded, right?
To the
Like,
northeast of here, yes, far.
Yeah, like we just happened to stumble upon Black Tealandia from the Tea people
Wait.
up there.
Important question.
Maybe.
Okay.
The wall that's around, the Northlands, that's not Lichman's wall, is it?
It's our wall to keep Lichman and his army out.
Yeah, but Lichman didn't make it, right?
No, why would he want to divide himself off from the world he's trying to conquer?
I don't know. Why do you build walls around fortresses? Either you're trying to keep something inside or you're trying to keep something outside. And quite frankly, it seems like they're trying to keep things inside with that wall.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure.
We
Okay.
are trying to keep his things on his side of the wall, while the Holy Order to the east
Wait,
here.
he made all that nonsense in there?
No, he merely enhanced a lot of their abilities.
Yes, we made him.
In a manner of speaking.
You know, you should put this on a brochure or something, because I had no idea about any of this stuff this entire time.
Did you
I just
not
assumed it was
read the
weird.
paperwork when you came to the fort?
There was paperwork?
Yes.
I mean,
I
in his
remember none
defense,
of
he
this.
can't read, so I mean, you usually have to do some really nice pictures for him.
This is also true.
All right, we'll look at getting an artist to draw him lovely renditions of
Pop-up
everything
books,
north
maybe?
of the wall.
Yeah.
God, warn a man. Jesus.
Big letters, small words.
I mean, like, at least like put like a danger, fucked up shit beyond this point.
I wouldn't even use words that big.
Very well. Most of the stuff that you have to worry about from the Lich is to the east of here, so we don't see much of his creations. So it's relatively safer here for those that wish to go hunting and earn some coin.
I feel like I have just stumbled across something that would have been useful many, many years ago. Hell, have I been here a year?
Not
Oh.
quite.
Sue, nice to meet you.
Likewise, take it you're...
Arilla.
Alright, yes, I did see you with the expedition's reinforcements going down in the mine. So,
I keep
Yep.
an eye on Dargo while all this is going on.
and I believe the one at your side is Jakku, correct?
Yes, he is. He's
Yeah.
silent. Your lips are magically looking like they're stitched shut.
Yes, but I can still talk. I don't yet, but I can still talk normally. It just looks like they're stitched. It would totally break the illusion.
Interesting. Well, either way, nice to
I
meet you.
didn't.
He extends a
Yeah.
hand to both of you.
I shake his hand and do a curtsy.
While sitting or standing?
Well, I thought I was standing, but okay, never mind.
It's pretty much
If I'm
you're all
sitting, I'm just
you're all sitting around the table.
then just shake the hand.
Okay. Anyway, can we
I
count?
shake his hand and then just start holding eye contact and not blinking.
Your friend's weird. Does he do this often?
Yeah, unfortunately.
This is status
Very-
quo.
Very well. He's able to pull his hand back away from you. And anyway, can we count on your assistance with this undertaking?
Of course. Are you looking to kill, or are you looking to have some alive for research?
Well, last time we tried to bring some alive back over the wall, we almost had an incident.
All right, so
So-
dead.
Yes. Dead samples can still yield information.
Fair enough.
And depending on the quality of the samples that you bring, there might be some extra coin in it for you as per town rule. So, anyway, I will add your names to the list. I'm assuming we're going to need to get you 2 badges to go north of the wall then with the expedition party. That'll, just for that fee, it'll be 5 copper per badge. And you can collect those at the front desk. So, do you have any questions about the expedition heading north?
I'm going to awakened mind him and just go, how many have you killed?
Kind of looks around in confusion.
Over here. With the fucked up mouth.
He looks at you.
And like nod and be like, hey buddy, what's up?
That's an interesting.
Have you killed any of these?
No, I've not killed any of these. And you just hear his side of the story. You don't hear Jakku, obviously. No, I've
Yeah.
not killed any.
So, why? Aren't you a soldier?
No. I'm an informer adventurer. I sit here managing paperwork.
Seems a bit like cowardice to me.
Well,
letting others go to their deaths because you don't want to.
Call it
But
cowardice all you
either
want,
way,
but
I will say that you are helping in some capacity. So you may be only doing the slightest amount to help, but at least you are helping. But you
see,
know there's more you could do.
funny you think this, but someone has to line your pockets. And you never
My
know. For
currency is
those
blood.
who think they can easily take over the admin role, you tend to find your pockets a little lighter than normal.
My currency is blood.
Are you looking to spar?
Perhaps another time.
Very well.
Unless you want to try it now.
I have time.
I have time.
All of you hear this, obviously, with the exception of Jaku's part. Then,
Well, no, actually, for I have time, I started speaking out loud.
Okay, you need to translate that so I know. So,
Sorry.
all right.
I just thought of it after. I was like, ooh, that'd be really cool if that's where I break it.
All right, so he kind of grins. Well, we have a sparring arena out back. Shall we go?
I'd love to. And let's keep it a sporting match, shall we?
You have
No
rules.
one's trying to hurt anyone here.
Of course, we can't have a death on our hands.
And either way, my friends can heal you, and I'm sure we'll be resting before we head off, right?
Of course, we don't leave until the morning.
Wonderful. I look forward to our match.
We're going to the match right now.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go.
All right, so God, this is so bad. What is it? Combat begin or
For what? Discord command?
yeah?
I think it's exclamation mark init start.
Okay, it's either that or init usage or begin. Nope.
The channel's already in combat.
It is.
We're in a combat that we were never exited, according to
Okay.
Avray.
The
Wow.
world's been constantly trying to kill us. We just didn't know it.
Yes, I've
It's
always
just
been
been
trying to kill you guys.
One big fight.
Okay, so Jakku, let me.
Oh wait, it's init join. My bad. It's been so long since we used init. 6.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. I have to do the other one. Init. Add. 16. All right. So you were all led down to the D&D guide mode wrestling. My money is on Jack. Okay, you put your money on Jakku. Okay.
Cute.
So everyone heads down to the arena. You are shown a wide open. Let me just copy that. You are
Can I
shown.
make a perception check to
Shit.
see if this is going to be like an even matchup?
I mean, you can certainly try.
Like, I want to size them up here.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, you can do an insight check on him or perception.
Oh, I rolled perception. It's a 22.
He looks very battle worn, and he looks very much like he's a brawler.
Okay.
So you can see scars, and he looks very battle worn. On the downslope of an adventurer, but he still looks like he can hold his own. So All right. With that, we'll say, Jakku, you are both led to the center of this circular arena. Rules are, if you leave the arena, you're disqualified. It's a 100-foot diameter circle, and you are both about 25 feet from the edge. So you're starting 50 feet from each other.
Is there popcorn near this arena? I want to get some popcorn.
You can get popcorn.
I'm going to get popcorn.
So, all right.
Would you like some popcorn, Jack?
One cannot popcorn, can they?
Well, here. And I'll hand him some popcorn.
One cannot popcorn.
All right. So,
Aw.
Jakku, you start.
How? I got a 6 and you got a 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just you put that photo in there and it took that as like his move, I guess.
Yeah. Let me. All right. So,
I'll just flub around, I guess. I don't know.
no, I'll just say this. We're starting on round 2. Doesn't matter. Okay. So,
Okay.
oh boy. What's your AC? 13. So,
Yeah.
a judge stands at the edge of the arena, and he is handed the guild leader is handed a large 2-handed sword, a wooden sword. So obviously not to cause lasting damage, but enough to hurt if it hits you.
Yeah.
He's handed it, and the ref gives the rules of you can quit the match at any time by saying that you quit or use surrender. Leaving the arena automatically counts as a forfeit. If you fall unconscious, you will be healed and it will count as a loss. Our rules understood.
Yes.
Okay. And obviously no going for like eyes or anything that'll cause lasting permanent damage or disability.
Right.
So, all right. Guild leader agrees and he starts. He is going to move 20 feet towards you, or he's going to move the 30 feet towards you and disappear.
Okay.
That is his turn.
All
Everyone
right.
is
I will ready Eldritch Blasts for when I see him again.
Well, it's not that he's invisible. It's just he's not standing in front of you anymore. He's standing behind you. About 10 feet behind you.
Nani?
Pretty much.
Nani?
All right, that is his turn. Jakku,
How far behind me?
10 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn and fire Eldritch Blasts at him.
Okay, go for it. Jakku, he used dash. It's super effective. 10 is going to miss.
It's a nat 1. Yeah.
Oh. How do you want your nat 1 to horribly fail?
How do I want it to fail?
Yeah, like, do you just want to
I
like
don't know.
blow up in your hand, or do you just want to like, what?
Probably like reflect off of something if there's anything reflective, and goes just flying errantly into something.
Okay. I'm going to say there's a shield, a nice tall tower shield that you kind of, as you're spinning, you let the bolt go early and it just hits that, just shoots up in the air, going the distance of its travel arc before exploding in a nice little firework.
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again. That's gonna be a 15 to hit because I have the staffy thing, and Avray doesn't know about it. Like
That's
it
not
doesn't
gonna
work
hit.
with it. Damn.
Yep. So the second bolt, as you bring the staff forward to shoot the second ray of energy, this one gets closer, but he kind of just takes out a little bit of a sidestep. And
I mean, they're kind of like simultaneous
oh, okay. Well,
beams. It's just I have to roll twice.
yeah. The first one goes wide, bounces up off the shield. The second one, he just barely misses. So it's his turn now. He's going to close distance with you.
Okay.
And he is going to swing.
I will Entropic Ward.
So disadvantage? Okay.
Yes.
On all or is for oh.
On the next one.
Okay, so as you still have your staff up, you are able to catch the blade, because I rolled a freaking 1, and you catch the blade with the gem at the top of it, and you just kind of smack it to the side and hit it to the ground. And you can see the thick wooden blade just start crackling and splintering a little bit. Second attack. Yeah. So as you take the blade to the ground, he kind of twists it and brings it up, hitting a 17 on the die.
Okay, that'll hit.
Where is my... There it is. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, I don't want to go. Alright. So that's going to be 12 points of damage as this blade hits you in the side.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
Okay. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna mage armor myself.
Okay. Alright, so that takes your AC up to 16.
It does not use a spell slot. It's one of my features that I get it at will for my invocations.
Okay.
It's just Avray.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, it's not too well made for warlocks with their different stuff. It works great for other stuff, but warlocks, it's got some work that needs done.
Agreed. Alright.
All right.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my action.
Okay, he's gonna...
Actually, I'm gonna... Can I bonus action do that? No.
So it'd have to be a bonus action.
Yeah, I only have 2 weapon fighting.
Okay.
For some reason, I have that.
That's... that was whenever you were doing your rapier stuff. I'll let you swap that out after tonight since we did change your pack.
Alright.
So... Alright, so we'll say that's your turn. His turn. That's going to hit on the first attack. Oh, second attack's going to... Wait. Yeah,
My AC is currently 14.
That'll still just barely hit, even after you use Great Weapon Master.
I gained 1 AC.
Yep.
Hooray!
Oh, come on. Why am I rolling low? Alright, so that's going to be...
Wait, it says +3?
Yeah, +3. So
But in D&D Beyond, it says AC becomes 13 plus its Dex modifier. My Dex modifier is 1.
Yeah, because it's adding 13 onto that.
Yeah, but 13 plus 1 is 14.
Right.
Which is 1 more than the 13 that I currently have.
Right, because normally your Dex without armor or flat foot would be 10. 10 plus 3 is 13, plus your Dex modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then it would be 16 AC.
Right. So, that's still going to hit, and that's going to deal 18 points of damage to you.
Jesus. He hits.
Yeah, second attack's going to miss, though. So...
That's good.
Yeah. Second attack, he tries to... The first attack kind of comes down and hits you across the collarbone, and you kind of feel yourself sink under the weight of the impact as he brings the pommel up and tries to do a strike across your forehead, missing. It's
Alright.
your turn. Oh, wait.
Okay. I have my advantage from the Entropic Ward.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Advantage. That's
That'll
a nat
hit.
20.
Oof.
That's 16 points of force damage.
Ouch. All
for
right.
the first one, and then the second one I'll roll for. That's going to be a dirty 20 for 7.
So 16 and 7.
Yeah.
So that's 23 total.
23 total.
All right. brings us back to his turn.
And then I'm going to take my 30 feet of movement away.
You're disengaging.
I am not.
He's going to get an attack of opportunity on you then.
Yep.
Remind me, Great Weapon Master, that's all attacks that round, right? Including reactions.
I think so. Let me take a look.
I'm just asking because I remember with Greg.
This is what I thought when you told me he was shredded for the guild master.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
you can do it with any attack.
Okay, well, that's going to be
Before
another
you
hit.
do the attack roll, you can Great Weapon Master it.
Alright, that's going to be another hit.
Okay, for how much?
Oh, come on. Why am I rolling so low? 20 points of damage.
What the? Why am I rolling so low? I deal 20 points of damage with one hit. My turn.
But I mean, like, this is the first time you've actually taken damage probably this whole campaign, so.
Yeah, really.
This
Kind
is
of
why you
is.
don't pick fights with certain NPCs.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't end well.
Dargo can attest.
Yep.
Is it my turn?
No, that was your ending your turn. Alright, so
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
that was you
Shit.
moving out. So he's going to. Oh god, that's going to miss. And okay, both swings miss. He did close range with you, and
Okay.
the first swing went at your feet as if to trip you, but it just kind of kicked up dirt and gravel at your feet as you were able to jump over. And the second one, he tried to do a shove and missed again. So he hit you, but it wasn't enough to knock you down. So that brings us back to your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast telekinesis.
Okay, is there a saving throw on it?
Let's see here. I make an ability check with my spellcasting ability, contested by the creature's strength check.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll it on a die, because I don't know how to code that in, and I don't feel like doing it.
It should
If you
just be
want,
a
I can type it
d20
in.
plus your whatever the mod is.
Spellcasting modifier, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll roll the d20 in here.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I can just put +5. You're right.
Well, you might want to say no because I just rolled a nat 20 on the die.
Well, ship sailed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Go for it.
I mean, you can't be. You have to roll a 20 to,
I know.
So.
Shaku's getting his ass handed to him right now, Dargo. Let him.
No,
I wanted
yeah,
to
yeah,
telekinesis him.
I will say, you can see the visible. You can see him gritting his teeth, trying to, as if like put in a wind tunnel, trying to hold his ground, and just the sword is sunk into the dirt of the arena. He is moved back a little bit, but not enough for maybe push in a melee range, as he's able to withstand the force of telekinesis.
He's a beast.
Jack is thoroughly enjoying watching this.
Yeah, this is a hell of a show. Not gonna lie.
This is therapeutic.
Yep.
Okay, it's his turn.
Yep.
Just gonna beat the demons out of you.
Oh,
Please don't let me die this turn. I have another thing.
shit. Alright.
Yeah.
Miss,
Sail!
please.
Oh god, no.
Bye.
That's the 19s on the dice. Criticals.
Ah.
Aroa, you might want to have some healing spells on standby, right?
There we go. There's a good roll.
Yeah.
That's going to be...
I'm not sure what you're calling good rolls because you're complaining about 19s and 20s.
With Great Weapon Master, adding plus 10 to it.
Yeah, why are you complaining about this?
Because I was rolling really low on the dice.
Oh my god.
Alright, so...
Important question.
How much HP do you have left?
That is an important question.
How much?
Or wait, no, 17.
Yeah, that first hit is going to knock you down.
Last one.
Yes.
As the
It is-
blade just comes swinging in, it takes you across the jaw, and you kind of do a little bit of a pirouette, spin around before you fall down on your back. You do a full 360 rotation as the blade just catches you across the jaw, knocking you unconscious.
I'm going to play some slow dramatic music as he falls to the ground.
Jakku, as you fall unconscious, is there anything you would like to say?
No.
No? Okay.
I just got knocked the fuck out. Like,
You just like straight up put your
how
place.
many times do you see someone get hit with something and knocked out and they like have a parting word?
True.
So I'm going to hand my popcorn bag over to Jack and go down and touch Jakku and heal him.
Okay. Easily enough to do so. They had healers on standby.
Ah, well played. But would you like to go round 2 against my pet?
Your
Just for fun. I'll
pet.
call him off if you get into danger.
You only get 6 back, babe.
And
Okay.
what is this pet you speak of?
An elemental. Would you like to fight an elemental for fun? No danger.
Since when do you have pets?
Not
I
tonight.
have conjure elemental for my invocations.
Not tonight, but maybe after the expedition.
Wonderful.
He offers you a
All
hand
right.
up off the dirt.
Good show. I'd take
Likewise.
his hand, pull myself up.
He pats you on the shoulder, and you can just see like small little bit of blood in the corner of his mouth from when you hit him. He just tosses, and he goes, puts the Tritian sword back in the rack, and come on, we got drinks. Starts heading
Sounds
inside.
good.
Just so you know, he's a level 20 fighter champion.
I figured he was pretty high level to be doing that shit.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Mm,
you weren't
I
winning.
was like, no, he's at least above level 15. Like,
Yeah.
if he's doing this shit, yeah, he's up there.
Yeah. But he
When the
leads the party
PCs need-
into the guild. Drinks are provided, and that is where we'll end it for tonight, because it is past when we were supposed to end.